And I know it's like freaking 93 today
Yeah.
in October. Ridiculous. Towards the end of October, and it's still 93.
This is agonizing.
Yeah, it's dumb.
Can you hear all right in your headphones?
Oh, I got you.
You
Welcome
got
to
good volume all the way
Texas.
around?
Yeah, good volume.
Yeah, we're working with brand new equipment here, so.
IT sucks. Our IT,
Yeah, and our
IT
internet's
department.
down again.
Freaking IT.
Okay, I'm gonna go grab this stuff from the still.
Yeah, get the stuff from the still.
Yeah,
It's
get the
just
stuff.
we didn't get
Let's
it.
try that.
What is he talking about?
You remember? You don't remember? He brought the stuff from the still.
Stuff from the still.
I already drank most of it.
Look at it.
What-
Look at it.
Where did this? I don't remember this.
Well, I'm
Oh,
gonna tell you,
really?
we're about to all go blind.
Yeah, that's a mason
So
jar.
Doc's going to go first.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he already drunk most of it.
Yeah.
How many fingers am I holding up?
Hank gave him a whole bottle
You're
to
like-
bring to us.
How many fingers am I holding up?
No, I'm not. I'm not shaking. Dude, you just have visual problems or something. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it's some ethanol.
Don't be talking about it. Be about it, Holmes.
Is that
Okay.
an old wives' tale, or did moonshine really make people go blind?
No, it really did.
Oh, okay.
So they would. So you boil off. Well, let's get the moonshine guy on.
Okay.
You on
Yep,
it?
yep.
Okay, he'll explain this, but
He's on it.
you take off the ethanol, but they used to put the methanol back in it and make you go blind
Why would they put it back in it?
because it gave
Make
you
it
a
hotter?
better buzz.
Oh.
I maybe I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Actually.
we'll ask him.
Hey, welcome back to the show.
Yay.
Joining us on this one, special guest, Greg Shupe. Welcome back, man.
Hey,
Glad to have you
it's
again.
good to be back. Thanks for calling and,
Yeah.
and having me back on.
Been a minute. You were one of the early ones.
Yeah, you were a little bit. Oh my God, Ooh.
Yeah, I can smell it from here.
Dude.
That's overwhelming.
You were a little bit shocked to see some of the upgrades that we've done in here.
I got to tell you, man, it's impressive.
Yeah, thank you.
Walking in here, you're like, this is the real deal. This is, yeah, this isn't your garage.
Yeah, but we're not professionals.
We aim to please.
No,
You're not.
We're definitely not.
Chance seems more professional,
I'm working on
and
it.
Heath is the moderator.
Yeah, yeah.
If I am 99 years old, and I finally hear my friend Doc say, "You're a professional," I can finally rest and die at peace.
No.
Yeah.
It's never going to happen, though. Never going to happen. It's not going to happen. He's never going to give me that
Well,
reward.
for one thing, you can't cuss on air and be professional, right?
Yes, I'm gonna have to watch that.
I think
there's
you
no
can.
there's no Mario coin this time
No.
to remind.
Even politicians are starting to utilize that now. and
Oh,
cussing.
really?
Yeah, you can say
Yeah.
you can say bitch on the radio now.
Bitch ass?
What?
Yeah.
What about
Oh.
bitch ass? Bitch hyphen
It
ass.
is weird because you can say bitch, but then you can't say stuff like then you can't say damn. It's weird. The
Yeah.
words that they can use and they can't use. It's
Can
weird.
you say "yo, bitch"?
I don't know.
Greg,
But I
even
did
though you
hear-
talk
I did
with
hear bitch.
Gusto, pull that mic a little closer to you.
Little gusto,
Yeah.
more
Get some
gusto.
There you go.
Gusto,
Better
too.
gusto.
Better
There you go.
gusto.
That sounds
Okay.
good.
So it's not about the word; it's
Yeah.
about the phrase.
I believe so.
So
How
what if I
you-
say,
Okay.
damn, I need to damn that water before it washes out?
I think you're good.
And washes all the damn houses away.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can say
Is
that.
that too soon, bro?
Too soon.
Too soon.
Too soon.
Too soon.
Yeah. Now that we got you
Wow.
on video shoot, let me show you how to use that mic.
Okay.
Okay, so you want to keep a fist here. Yeah.
Okay. Is this?
Dude, come, what are you doing?
Okay. Yeah.
I'm on video
That's-
too.
I mean,
That's a hard no.
can I say it?
And am I supposed
Just
to? I said it's a
pretend
hard
like it's
no.
a big
Yeah,
black
it's-
microphone.
Yeah,
It is a
it's
big
hard.
black, and it's
Yeah.
already in my face.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
already uncomfortable.
But you two have the biggest and blackest microphones here.
That's right, we do.
Yeah.
That's right.
Are we going to try this? Did you give everybody a pour?
We did, and
No,
well,
I don't know. That's,
Oh, the
dang.
the shine.
Where's your glass?
He's literally got
Here.
2 glasses in front of him over here.
I
and
don't
then,
think you pour
So
moonshine.
he
You
did-
just drink it.
I think you
didn't-
drink
he
it
didn't
right
put
out
any-
of the mason jar.
Yeah, he didn't give you any.
Yeah.
Who make this?
This is Hank.
Hank.
Oh, okay. Surely Hank's not into blinding people.
No, he's not. I've already drank like 4 of those.
It don't even take. I got some. It's not even that high proof.
No, it's not. Well, or is it?
No,
It's
That's
Okay.
like the moonshine
I've
way.
had,
like
I've
it's-
had moonshine
it's
before
sticky.
that will like knock
This is
you in the
90
floor.
proof.
Yeah, I
Okay.
was say.
What's it made from? Grapes?
corn.
It is corn.
Yep.
Okay.
Straight up corn.
I just spilled it all down the front of myself.
What? Some kind of southerner you are? Came to sip moonshine.
Okay, could you
Jeez.
survive on that at the end of the world?
That and some
Yes.
water? I mean,
Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
because that's pretty smooth.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was bad. For
Medicinal
moonshine.
and recreational.
Yeah,
Yeah,
point, right?
easily.
Both.
Yeah.
Easily.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because you got think back in the day, they were like drinking basically diesel fuel and surviving.
Is
that's
in
true.
front of
Shit.
Doc? Is that what's left of Greg's?
Yeah.
You should try a sip
Reject.
Oh, minus the
Nope.
dip spit.
No.
Get after it.
That would have been such an amazing.
That'd have been got him.
So close.
That would have been.
I just caught a little before I.
That would have been
So close.
podcast gold if that would have just happened. Because he was about to.
It would have been on camera.
Oh my god! It wouldn't be the first time that we've been with Doc and he's had dip in his mouth and puking everywhere.
I think that, what was that? Like fucking.
Did you say dip in his mouth?
Dip.
Oh yeah,
dip.
yes,
Dip.
yeah.
DIP.
And to make
DIP.
it even better, we were in the woods. So
Oh man, that was.
And we've always said we're going to have to go back and do like camp every year, and that was the only year we went camping.
And
That
this
was 10
like-
years ago. now.
Yeah, at least 10 years ago.
It was.
like 2013
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah,
but-
something.
Yeah.
How amazing would a podcast be from the campground?
Oh, dude,
I don't know if we would accomplish much on the
Oh, we would.
that night.
and it
we-
definitely
we-
would not go on air.
And we'd get canceled for
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Canceled, and that's a lot of editing.
you don't edit.
We don't
It's
edit.
just, it just
You
doesn't go
you
on
just
air.
play it
Canceled.
and let it
Just
go.
canceled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Canceled.
Just canceled.
Needless
Yep.
to say, if you were anywhere within a mile of a perimeter of
You'd still
probably
hear
where
us.
we were, you would be like, "There's some fucking psychopaths
Yeah.
in the woods tonight. I don't know what is going on,
Out in
what
the
kind
middle
of
of the-
deity they're worshiping, or what kind of."
Oh
but
my god.
Well, last
we
time
had a really good time.
Yeah, last time they knew because we were all about 2:00 in the morning. We were half naked singing rye whiskey in the middle of the woods.
Rye whiskey, rye whiskey, rye whiskey. I cry.
Yeah.
If the ocean were whiskey and I was a duck,
Yep.
I'd swim to the bottom and never come up.
Dude, I honestly, I don't remember that song, but I kind of swore that it had the F word in it.
No.
We
Well,
probably-
it might have
And
that
never,
night.
what?
We probably found a way to
No.
add it.
I don't
Oh,
You
think
add
okay.
it, camping, you're adding it.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
It's in there, 100%. Is there? I want to find if on YouTube if there's like a rye whiskey song.
there is. I have it right here. Wow.
Oh, do you?
Bam.
Hold on. Well,
Are we going to get
Seriously?
canceled if I play it?
is
Does
it
it
on
have the F word?
Is it on YouTube? Because it needs to come through the screen and through the
I'm just
audio.
going to do this nature.
Well, that's gay.
Cool.
We have this professional setup that we can use.
All right, go for it.
You
Yes.
just said the word professional.
Right? I know.
And he said,
And
because he said gay,
Yeah.
and we discussed we're all yay for gay.
We're
right?
all gay for
Oh,
gay.
So we don't
Yeah.
get canceled.
we
Yay
don't
for
get
gay.
Cancel culture.
Yep.
Cancel
Yeah.
culture. Yeah. We're yay for gay.
Yay for the gay.
I mean, if you can take that LGB instead of the T, would you?
I don't.
that's too much letters.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's overwhelming.
And canceled.
Canceled.
Okay, let's try this one.
Look up.
This dude
Tex,
looks-
No, Tex Ritter. Oh God, what'd he do?
Whiskey, please don't
Oh, this is a good one.
I'm gonna take me a
Can we show this?
Yeah, it's on the screen. Yeah.
Around. Check on my stills and see if they're okay. Rye whiskey, please last all day.
That guy's
I
30
don't
years old.
want to run
Yep.
out my rye today. I won't have no more, or that's what they say. Rye
This is-
whiskey, please don't let me down. I've got to go make another round.
See, I can appreciate.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
That was not our mics. That was on the show.
Yeah.
It was rye whiskey guys.
That
yeah,
was,
but that's
So
some
the-
real
the-
salt of the earth.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I want to go to Walmart right now and buy some overalls.
Yeah, I
know,
know, right?
That guy,
Sure.
he inspired me.
That's that guy. That's like hard life living right there.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
yeah. As I said, he was 30.
Yeah.
Greg, what's been new with you since we spoke last?
Man, nothing. Just living life. I moved from Bridgeport back to where out in the Flower Mound area now.
Oh, bougie.
I mean, I get it. I get it.
So did Doc.
It's
Yeah.
you did too.
Yeah.
Well, I'm in Haslett,
Yeah,
not
but-
quite Flower Mound, but
Okay.
but towards the city.
Yeah, it wasn't a move that I anticipated doing or looked forward to doing. I loved living out in Bridgeport.
Let me guess, you did it for the kids.
I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
School.
Yeah.
The schools, they were already enrolled there. I made a really good go of it, driving them back and forth from Bridgeport to Flower Mound every morning for a full school year. And it just took its toll on them. It took its toll on myself, and just made that decision. And, I can always come back.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Good job being positive about it.
Yeah, it was. There were days that it was a rough drive. You get out there on 380 and you're just behind those rock
Those rock
haulers,
trucks.
and you're like, "Will you please just get over, man? I'm
they're-
just trying to get through my
They're
day,
driving
dude."
side by side, going
Yeah.
60.
and for a full 4 or 5 miles,
Oh, yeah.
and you're like, buddy. I mean, I appreciate what you do.
Yeah.
Thank you for the road I'm driving on.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of the way.
Get out of the way.
See,
Yeah.
and here's the thing about traveling with kids. You can listen to whatever you want to, but it ain't going to be for long because
Well-
they're going to dominate the.
I will
They're
say
gonna
this:
need some
they were
T-swivel.
lights out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Lights
Yep.
out.
Oh, they
exactly.
were crashed.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that early in the morning?
they're
Probably,
done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, we're getting up so early. I'm like, you literally wake up, you shower, and then you go back
Get
to
in the
sleep
Yep.
for 50 minutes.
I know,
Jeez.
I know, but something about that commute doesn't make it right for that age.
No, it was bad.
Yeah.
It's hard to be positive about it, but it was a rough go for
Yeah.
sure. And I appreciate that they did it, but at the end of the day, it was just better for them.
How long have you been there now?
Since December,
Okay. Are you ultimately happier there?
I mean,
it's give or take.
Define
I
happiness.
gotta tell you, do I like having my neighbor 12 feet from me versus 3.5 acres?
dude,
Oh,
I'm sensing a bro here.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like I feel you, dude.
Yeah, it's
I'm also
it's just
on the
different.
postage stamp. There.
Yeah, that's right. So we got three
Three gay people.
out of the four.
Yeah, I agree.
Yay for gay.
Yay for gay. If this was a June episode, that'd make a perfect title. But we've got it. We're not in Gay Pride Month,
It
unfortunately.
kind of is
Yeah.
June, though. It's 93.
Oh my God!
Yeah, it does feel like June.
When does it end? It
Hopefully,
never
hopefully in
ends.
2 weeks. Hopefully.
Ah.
Yeah, I want to get to 60s. I want a sweatshirt.
Yeah, I'd like to
Yeah.
wear a hoodie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to wear one once so far.
I'm calling it mid-December.
Nah.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna have like
November.
that fucking freaky blue northern come
think
in
so?
in November and frost everything and ice the roads up. It's always the way it
You're
works.
just
Like,
saying that. Like, do you know that?
I know things. That's what I do. I
Okay.
drink.
Are you wearing flip flops and frying your turkey though?
No, that's a good point. Yeah.
Do you fry your turkey or do you bake it, or does your wife bake it?
What if you don't eat turkey
That's a.
on Thanksgiving?
I
Prime
bake
rib?
it. I bake it.
Wow.
You don't? Have you ever deviated from turkey on Thanksgiving? Or
No,
is that
it's a staple. It's
Is it?
un-American.
It's kind of
Maybe that's why I've had such bad luck these last few years. I don't know. The
Yeah,
turkey's
tur-
not on the table.
You have turkey, ham, mashed potatoes,
Yeah,
green beans.
That's
all
what
the-
you're doing. You're not having turkey
You don't
on
get-
Thanksgiving.
No, we haven't had turkey on Thanksgiving for like the last 10 years.
Well, no wonder why you're fucked. I mean,
know.
did I say that?
Yeah,
Yes.
we're not professional. It's okay.
Okay.
So
Yeah, don't ever just get sick of that on Thanksgiving.
it's once a year. Why would I get sick of it?
Yeah, I don't eat turkey sandwiches every day.
And it's not about the turkey anyway.
All right, fine. I'll eat
It's,
turkey.
it's about
I'll eat turkey on this
us.
Thanksgiving.
It's about white power, bro.
Seriously?
It is.
Canceled.
Yeah.
It's about remembering how
Damn.
it's about remembering how us whiteys came over here
Good Lord.
and stole everything. That's what it's about.
Well,
man.
then I'll take a blanket covered with SARS to the neighbor then. And that.
Wow, we are treading some water tonight.
I mean, if we're going to really pay homage.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, we just had Columbus.
Columbus Day.
We just had
Columbus Day?
Columbus Day, but it's also now Indigenous Peoples Day.
Yeah, it's
right?
not Columbus Day no more.
You can't call it
It
just
got-
Columbus
it got
Day.
canceled.
You have to share it with the
So do you know
Indigenous.
the history of that? I don't.
Of Columbus
I'm
Day?
asking.
I mean,
It's like,
The history of Columbus Day? Is that what you're
yeah,
asking?
how did that dude get a day?
well, he sailed the ocean blue
Oh, yeah.
in 1492.
Yeah.
Or is it
Depending on-
1692?
1492. But that depends on what history book you want to believe.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
now that there's all kinds of evidence saying he wasn't the first guy to the Americas.
Well, who does Elon Musk think did it? Because whatever he says is gold, right?
Yeah, well, I guess.
Let's chat. Let's call him on the old chat box over here. Let's call up Elon.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't
Yeah,
have his
because-
number because we're not that cool yet.
Yeah, not yet.
I
But
bet
to
you,
answer
I
your
bet you
question-
Elon eats prime rib for Thanksgiving.
Oh, you know it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
But to
Oh.
answer your question,
And he's successful.
we
Yeah.
smoke our turkey.
I don't think
Okay.
Elon takes a special day for Thanksgiving, though.
I don't think he quits every time.
No.
No.
He's just in the factory walking around by himself.
Yeah.
And
Although
He fires people who don't want to meet on Thanksgiving. As a matter of fact, he's that dude. He's
although
like,
his Cybertruck is false.
it's,
What?
It's
It
false.
is not bulletproof.
Oh yeah, but that was
No.
debunked a long time ago. I thought.
No. Joe Rogan shot a broadhead from his crossbow.
yeah,
or
it did
from-
not go through the
it's just ding.
Cybertruck.
But
yeah.
a YouTuber bought one, shot it with his pistol in the back, and it went. Tunk.
What did he shoot it with? Because he said it's,
Just a regular 40 or some sort of pistol. It wasn't nothing like a.
yeah. But, so I think they claim up to a 9mm, right? If you go out and shoot it with a 44 Magnum or a 357.
No, it wasn't something like that. It looked like either a 9 or a 45. I don't know.
Oh,
I just
okay.
seen a clip and it shot it and it went through the back. But he did shoot it on the side panel.
Yeah.
And it did ricochet.
Oh,
So it's somewhat.
YouTube.
So
I mean,
it's like
that's pretty
it's like
cool.
a tiger tank.
I hope he got
Yes.
like thousands
Week
of
in the back.
watches.
Week in the
but
back.
Week in the back.
Who does that?
What?
Buys a Cybertruck and then
Well, he's
shoots
a
it with a gun.
YouTuber, so he probably got the Cybertruck donated to him somehow for just, shooting a rocket out of his butthole or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
So
he
his
probably
name is Steve-O?
Yeah, he got 16 million views off of that.
Views?
No worries. With
Dude.
this expensive setup, Chance is probably looking it up
He
so we can
probably.
actually
Is this
watch
the
it.
video here? I mean, that's kind of a rocket launcher that person
Obviously,
has. So
then that's
The
not
Tesla
the video.
Cybertruck is not a bullet with a rocket launcher.
What's
Shocking.
And see that guy? Look at that
However,
guy.
this one.
This guy, which
That's
guy?
not him, but I mean,
I'm
look
looking
at all
this
those
way.
bullets.
Yeah.
I'm looking at your screen right in front of your face.
I'm looking at the screen that is also on the screen
Oh,
in front
okay.
of everybody's faces. But you have to be different. Oh, well, this dude shoots it with a 50 cal.
With a 50 cal.
Well, no fucking way.
sniper
That doesn't
rifle, yeah.
count.
Those
Obviously,
penetrate
that's not
tanks.
him.
Yeah. Let's try. This looks just. No. That's,
Okay, there's
that's
a
an
guy
ad.
with a pistol in the
He
short.
looks like he shot a bunch of rounds through it.
Okay.
I need everybody to clear out.
Clear out.
Safety first.
That's a Tommy gun.
No, this was.
That's a 9mm then, ain't it?
No, this was done 10
We've
months
already
ago.
tested shopping carts and we've tested
This is
Dordings.
this
Today
is
we're gonna
Tesla's
get a chance
channel,
to
so
test
Oh,
back.
fake.
they're not going to debunk
No.
it. This is not.
Okay.
I kind of want to see him shoot a rocket at it, but look how close he is. That's fake.
Despite Elon
Oh, yeah, that's real
trucks
news.
could probably resist projectors
What is that voice?
Remington Magnum, it would go right through.
It
he
would
said.
go right
Some
through.
popular social media videos show the Cybertruck, which Musk touts as a cutting-edge vehicle, standing up to some gunfire. In one,
Gunfire.
a robot puts on a black
Well, I
cowboy
can't
hat
stand
before
this,
emptying the drum magazine.
Oh,
of
he's
a
got his
constant
Tesla
subway
robot
sheet.
Yeah,
people
it's
out
Tesla's
there.
robot.
With a
Yeah.
cowboy hat.
Look how realistic those fuckers move.
Dude, have you
Yeah.
not seen him at the last one? Oh, okay. Now something he did release. Did y'all see the freaking minivan type thing he released?
Oh,
No.
the Tesla van.
That thing is pimped, dude.
Yeah.
The Tesla van.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's not and like it's
It's
no driver.
Cyber van or something
Yeah.
like that.
But it's awesome.
I know we weren't supposed to talk business or anything, but Kyle,
Irwin?
no,
No.
his business partner, Kyle,
Yeah.
Oh,
notified us on social media that you now fry your wings in tallow.
Yeah.
Oh, this is not a
Yes.
small thing.
That is not a small thing, I don't think,
No, it's a. It just enhances the flavor of your wings.
and
Yes.
it doesn't kill you from the inside out
doesn't
like
kill you from the
seed
inside out.
oils.
Yes.
How
Good job, man.
how long ago was that implemented?
I think he brought that in about 3 months ago. I think.
Okay, trying to think when we had wings there. It was within 3 months. So,
So
Yeah.
functionally, what's different about using tallow as far as an oil?
cost.
Well, cost, yeah, cost for sure.
Okay.
But, I think it's just the flavor you get from it. You don't. It doesn't burn as quickly.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're not burning through like
got a-
oil burns constantly, right? When it's heated
Yeah.
up, it
Yeah.
just smokes. And I mean, there's a lot of things that are positive about it. Just your ventihood system. It's just a lot of impacts on things that just make it a lot. It's just better.
And you could technically just go make your own. Like go up to Wise Choice Meats, ask them for some beef fat, take
Sure.
it, put it in your crock pot overnight, come out and you have tallow.
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking simple. But is that maybe the cost to entry is a little higher, but it stays in your fryer longer.
Yeah, it's more cost effective.
Okay.
The upfront costs are a little more expensive, but
Did you have to do anything with your fire suppressant system changing over to that?
No.
Because that was the big push. The reason why they quit using grease and stuff like that was.
well, yeah. I mean, the grease. Yeah. I mean, you go through your annual suppression tests and stuff.
Yep.
Those are required by the
Right.
state, and so we, that's something we have to go through. I mean, but there's a million tests that you have to go through
Yeah.
and things you have to pass every year. Pressure test. I
Yeah.
mean, it's just a lot. There's so much. It's just overwhelming the amount of stuff the hoops you jump through for the state, for the just federal stuff, state stuff. It's
Yo, gosh.
insane.
I bet that'll send a few new customers in though, because
hope so.
everybody's catching on to the anti-seed oil bandwagon,
Yeah.
and that
Yeah.
I bet that'll send a few more people in. So you heard it here first.
Tallow.
You know,
Tallow in the fryer.
It's one of those deals
1860
where
pizza.
people, I don't know. It's the economy. It comes down to the economy. Right now, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard out there right
It's
now.
got to be hard to run a business right now.
Oh man, it's just the taxes and the food costs are
Yeah.
just astronomical in the last 2 years for sure. that you're seeing.
That's Trump's fault, by the way.
It is.
Yeah, it's still his
Trump,
fault.
yeah, it's
4
still-
years later.
100%.
Still
His fault.
Which
Yeah.
brings us to our next topic, the election. Like early voting turnout has been breaking record after record after record.
Is this true?
Yes,
I heard that, but
yeah.
I questioned.
No, it's true. Whiskey Bros fact check. 100%.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
true.
It's true.
Okay.
I believe our
There's a
county
lot of-
judge posted results of just the first 2 days. Even for you people on the left-leaning side, if you go to Liberally Lean, our local blogger even stated that results are, I think, triple or quadruple in the first 2 days of early voting than what they historically have been. That's pretty fucking big.
Have you guys voted?
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You did?
Second day.
I have not voted.
I have not voted yet.
Me neither.
But it's like my family text feed is just blowing up like crazy. Everybody is posting their voting stickers,
Yeah.
and
Is this...
extended family.
Well, that's the only way it counts. If you don't post your sticker on Facebook,
Right.
It's not true.
they throw your vote away.
Yeah, that's
Right.
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't.
That's legit, dude.
I didn't actually know that, but now I do.
Yeah, you need verification and validation these days.
So is this what you were talking about before? Like this is the not the underbelly of society, but like the backwoods folks that have the tree's been shaken enough and they're showing up to vote.
You've unwoken the beast.
You've
I'm still hung up
awoken-
on this
hope.
voting sticker thing. So every time I vote, I walk out and I stick it on the front part of the glass door
Yeah.
of the voting hall.
Well, you have to take a picture of that.
So
you,
they know.
you can
Shit.
you can still do that, but you got to take a picture of it with your face in
I
the
have
picture.
not been taking pictures of it.
No, you have to take a screenshot of yourself and that sticker and let everyone know that you voted, or it does not count, bro.
It has to be within your face. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
your
put it on
face
your nose.
has to be in the
Not
picture.
that I
On
ever
your
thought
nose.
my vote actually counted in the past, because I know it doesn't. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, well, maybe.
Well, it might or
That
might
is
not
the-
get counted, but
That
we
is
got to
the
show up.
conspiracy right now.
Show up to vote in the numbers so they can.
Okay,
count.
that's valid.
That is the
That is
conspiracy
valid.
right now.
Is that a new conspiracy?
So
The voting polls are changing said votes.
Oh yeah.
that's
Multiple,
not a conspiracy. That's not-
multiple people.
Really?
Tarrant County released a goddamn news article.
God
Saying-
dang news article.
Watch your ballots.
Yeah, they actually did.
So what they're saying
Wow.
what they're saying is going on is you go in there and you vote all Democrat or all Republican, and then you hit print, and that prints out the ballot, and then you take it
Yes.
over there and give it to the lady, and she sticks it in the machine.
Does that happen everywhere? Does it print it off?
I believe so.
Okay.
I think it's supposed to print out and then you take it and then they process it.
Then they
kinda
process
scan
it.
it. Then
Yeah.
they scan
I
it.
But
remember that's
what's
what happens
happening-
around here.
No, I think it's normal now.
Okay.
But what's happening is when you hit print and your ballot says all
Wait,
Republican.
so in Pennsylvania, that's what happens? Or
What?
Michigan?
in Tarrant County.
Oh, okay. I was just
That's
checking.
what happens.
I was just checking.
So what is happening is all your let's just say you go in to vote and it says all Republican, straight down the board, all Republican,
Or all Democrat.
or all Democrat, and then
Yeah.
you hit print. When it prints out, it says the opposite of what you.
And they're
And-
seeing this.
Oh yeah, Tarrant County released an actual news article telling people, hey, we're seeing a lot of this. Make sure you look at it
Check your ballot.
before you turn it into the lady. Because multiple people have seen it, shredded that ballot, and said, I want to do it again.
I can confirm the guy I
Wow.
was standing next to at the voting machine on Tuesday called a voting attendant. I don't know if they have a special name. Called a voting attendant over and was like, "That's not what I selected," and they had to void his ballot. Started all over again.
Wow.
So I don't know if
you
it's-
saw this live.
I can't
In
say.
person.
Obviously, I'm not looking over his
and
shoulder.
of course, he could have pressed the wrong
He could have
button.
pressed the wrong button.
Could've.
Yeah, I mean that's entirely possible. But
Or he could have been a dick, and he was like, okay, I'm going to do this.
Doing it on purpose.
Yeah.
I'm going to stir up some
Could've been.
shit.
Yeah.
But I think they're seeing.
He'll get arrested.
You got to
January
think for
6th.
an entire county to release an actual news bulletin.
That's a
on it.
valid concern.
They have seen a lot of it.
yeah.
It's not just one or two people going, "Oh no, it messed up."
Doc, can you hand me the?
So
God,
I
this
think
is
it is.
making me need to drink here. The Rio
I'm
Rio
still-
Grande So Tall from
the So Tall.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the Red River
So Tall.
Distillery.
So tall, is so good.
Medicamen So Tall.
I'm
Not allowed
getting
in
there.
Texas. So tall.
So tall.
Gracias. There you go.
God, this stuff
Delicious, by the way.
It's
so
good in there.
freaking good with red meats of all sorts.
Especially tri-tip on Thanksgiving.
Oh,
or
jeez.
Or
turkey.
what do you? That wasn't tri-tip. What do you have?
it's
Prime rib.
Prime
Prime
rib.
rib.
Yeah. But we
Which
also
is-
have prime rib on Christmas.
Yeah.
which is phenomenal.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's.
Oh, I'm not knocking prime
not
rib.
It's
turkey.
not
wonder which-
phenomenal, but you're it's like that's highfalutin, man.
Oh yeah, you're bougie if you're doing that.
Yeah.
for sure.
I have been called bougie bro
Oh
before.
yeah, for sure.
I wonder which one of these would pair good with turkey. Rum, maybe? Not the spiced rum, but like the white rum.
Are you with the in-laws? All of them.
All of them?
Everything, yeah.
All of them.
A
No,
piece
I
of
think
turkey
the spice,
and a
I
shot.
think the spice rum would because what's the sweet shit you usually have with turkey and Thanksgiving?
Oh,
Cranberry.
yeah,
Yeah,
I think it'd
maybe.
go- I think
Yeah.
it would.
but the rum, they paired the white rum with a red curry noodle at Trinity, and it was pretty freaking good. So,
That sounds good.
It was good.
why does my glass smell like tobacco? What'd you do to this?
Dog
I didn't
probably
do
spitting
anything.
In it.
That's right, I was probably spitting in it.
So how do you cook your turkey,
I spit
mister?
into so tall. Wait.
I don't. I used to. If I'm cooking, I'm going to fry a turkey.
Okay.
Oh yeah. For sure.
Really?
I'm looking forward to Ashley cooking a turkey this year. I think we're not going to stay home. We're going to do an Airbnb, and we're going up to Broken Bow.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
cool.
That's fun.
It'll be
Hey, you know they got a
the
casino now.
yeah. But I mean, we're not going to. We'll have the kids, and I'm excited.
fun.
I'm excited to get the kids off the electronics for
Yeah.
for,
Dude,
for
that's
a few
cool.
days.
That's
so
cool.
we're going to do a traveling Thanksgiving. So
Nice.
I'm excited. We've been looking at Airbnbs.
Have you been to Broken Bow before?
I have not.
There's a pizza joint there that's pretty off the chain.
Okay.
You should give it a shot.
I will.
Since you know you're involved in that.
Is that
world.
where we ate last time we were?
Yeah.
It's good. That was
They
good.
got some funky pizzas. You know,
Oh, I like it.
and well, I think they're all potheads.
And you know,
Which
more
doesn't mean
potheads
you
and
shouldn't
pizza
eat
are-
there. I'm just
No,
saying,
no,
when
no.
it comes to
But
pizza,
Yeah, but they have beer and then they have their pizzas, and their pizzas are like all weird.
Yeah, but
so
we're
it's like
excited.
magic
good.
mushroom.
Kind of. Yes.
Well, those
yeah,
people.
Yeah, Magic Mushroom was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he loved it.
It was great.
Is that not around anymore? Is it?
There was one in Flower Mound that shut down a while
Well, they
ago.
used to have one. The main one was in
In
Denton,
Denton,
correct?
yeah.
And then
But
they
I
used
bet
to
it's
have one
because it was run by potheads.
maybe.
Yeah, but like
But they
this
used to have
pizza,
one
it's
in
like one
South
hand
Lake.
shakes the other. Potheads and pizza.
Pizza, yeah.
Yeah, it's
But I
valid.
want to say, didn't they have one in South Lake that you could sit in? They had a VW bus.
Yeah, it was nice.
Van.
That was in
It was really
That was
nice.
in South Lake. Yeah.
Yeah, they
South
had
Lake.
that in the one in Flower Mound had a old VW bus right in the middle.
Uh-huh.
You could
Yeah,
sit. You could
that's-
actually sit in it
in the bus.
And
That's how the
yeah,
South Lake people
It was
were.
great.
But you know, the South Lake people, they were probably like, yeah.
Chet, that's your phone.
No, it was always
Not my phone.
busy. Like
I
I,
know.
I wonder if it was a Slotchkey situation.
Yeah.
Or
I think South
hippies.
Lake they'd have been like,
Oh.
we need a Tesla truck in here
Yeah.
before I'm going to eat.
Yeah.
Somebody could put Elon on the hotline. Call him up, please. We need to
But I
swap
don't
this
know.
hippie van out.
There's still some magic mushrooms.
Is there?
You
Are
got Fort Worth, Arlington, and McKinney.
I want
Dude,
man,
what
that's-
world do we live in when it's not in downtown Denton?
Yeah.
Denton.
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 Okay,
Denton,
it's not
yeah.
magic mushroom. It's mellow mushroom.
Mellow mushroom.
It is mellow
Yeah.
mushroom. Same.
I apologize.
My
to the
bad.
owners.
Yeah, same but
Mellow
different.
mushroom. It's, I mean,
and there is a
apologize.
mellow mushroom in Denton, and it's still open
Oh, okay.
right now.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think that. I think that's the original one.
Possibly.
I mean, it just
I can
seems
I can
it seems to
remember
it.
flow.
Seems- yeah,
I'm
it
just
seems
Well,
saying.
no,
like
I
Denton.
can just remember
Yeah.
it from a long time ago.
what is the pizza of yours we were talking about just a minute ago? The Monster.
The
The
Monster.
monster.
Dude, I finally ordered that on
We
gluten-free
gotta
crust.
stop talking about.
I know.
goddamn
I'm gonna
food.
get hungry.
Starving.
But we've done this before. Y'all are open late, right?
Yeah, midnight.
We get talking here. We're like kind of half drunk.
Like
and
3
we're
times
Boom!
before.
1860 in Bridgeport.
Order pizza. Yeah, we've done it more than once.
The Monster. I ordered that last time, and like she brought it out. I'm like, oh my god, it's just it's shit like falling off of it because it's just they
So
don't.
good.
There's just it's loaded down. Like
Yeah,
you get your money's worth.
I'm telling you, if you just eat the meatballs off of that thing and
Yeah.
you're
You're
stuffed,
gonna be stuffed.
you're done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't break the bank. The way y'all load that thing up.
Especially now.
I mean, no, it doesn't. I mean,
Yeah.
there's profit margins on everything,
Sure.
right? You think about like a pepperoni pizza. It's a one topping pizza, but the prices
Yeah.
are pretty on point.
Yeah.
The crazy thing is when you go to other cities, like if you go to Flower Mound or Hazlitt,
Yeah.
a pizza that you'll pay $20 for at 1860 in Bridgeport, you'll pay $28 for in Hazlitt.
I
or
believe
Flower
it.
Mound. And that was an eye opener for me. So we really do have a very economic food selection for you in Bridgeport. Absolutely.
Speaking of Bridgeport and you, since we have you on the podcast,
Sounds very serious.
Yeah,
It
that
is.
all
got,
of a sudden.
I'm gonna have
Oh,
to use my
Mood
overly
change.
gusto
yeah,
voice
it's,
for this
it's,
one.
it's serious. We
Yeah.
had the Guardians car wash at the Chief.
yes.
There-
Yes.
and I just want to say,
Yeah.
I love the Chief, but it was not as good because there was not one single mankini there.
Yes.
Not one.
Yeah.
Where were you, bro?
See, if Greg had been there would have been a mankini. I'm just saying.
Well, you're famous because of that. Even my relatives up in Chicago, we were showing them pictures of the car wash, and my wife's cousin was like, "Damn, who's in the
that guy?"
mankini?"
Yeah, that was my.
She's
that was
married.
my Gito. that
Yeah,
was my
Gito.
Gene.
God, it was awesome.
Wow.
Crowning moment. That's
Yeah.
what we call that.
Cowboy boots with a Gito. That was.
Yeah, that was it.
I gotta tell you, those photos. They floated around
Yeah, oh, yeah,
the
they did.
locality area for a while. I'd walk into a
I've seen
place.
one in a bathroom, dude.
I mean,
Wait.
what's life if you never do anything you
That's
never
right.
regret?
Hell no.
Oh, I didn't regret it. I gotta
still
say,
don't.
we raised a pretty good amount of money.
Yeah, we did.
For everybody out for the Guardians.
Yep.
And
So you flaunt your stuff, raise money for like people.
that could have gone either way.
It's win-win.
That literally could have gone either way. They
Yeah,
could have
you
shut
could've-
the doors on it.
Yeah, you could have lost
Yeah.
the money.
Yeah, we could have lost the. That was a gamble. But I like to say that I pulled it off.
I would say you
That's right.
pulled it off.
That's right. You did.
With style. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you snow ski?
I do snow ski. Yeah.
Have you ever snow skied in that?
in the Gito?
Gito?
Oh, wow. No.
Do you remember Southern Colorado, New Mexico, back in the good old days, spring break time? There were people skiing in like chicks in bikinis, dudes
Yeah.
in shorts.
Oh, yeah.
I don't ever see that anymore. Like that spirit of skiing is gone.
Honestly, back in the day, I probably would have rocked it with like the sock.
Oh yeah,
Only.
Yeah.
Red Hot Chili Pepper style.
I would
baby.
have just rocked the sock. And that's it. And it had been
Rock the
Times
sock.
have changed.
Rock the sock.
I like
There
it.
you
Rock the
go.
Sock episode title. How old are you?
52.
Okay, yeah. So you grew like in your younger years, like the 80s and the 90s, just
Oh, yeah.
like groovy times for skiing and zero fucks given.
0.
Yeah.
Yeah. And no cell phones.
Oh, no,
social
no.
media.
Yeah.
So
No Instagram posting and
yeah.
modeling.
because I think if it was 1990 and the cell phones were out, half the stuff I did,
Wouldn't have.
cancel culture.
We'd all be
They
in
would have
prison.
canceled me. I'd have been in jail,
Yeah.
or I would have been
Jeez,
canceled.
you make a really valid point there.
That really is.
It's
And
like-
I hate to say, you hear those, you see people on social media like, when I was young, I drank out of the water hose, and I did.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
But
Still do.
Yeah, still do. But at the same time, I wish my kids could experience that. I wish they
Yes.
didn't have the cell phone or the iPad or the Xboxes. I think their lives would be so much fuller
Yeah.
and so much more adventure in their life.
So it's almost like because before cell phones, you had to make such an impression that it lasted with the people that witnessed it for a lifetime.
Well,
So
so everybody our age, they say, you remember when Doc did this?
yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
We literally say that almost every day.
correct. And now you say, do you remember when Doc did this? Like, yeah, here's the video.
There's a video of
And I think your memory is so much
Some things.
more, it's just more vibrant, there's just so much more to the memory of it because you saw it. Like if he did something crazy and we all witnessed it in 1991,
Right.
our recollection of it would be completely different for each one of us.
Sure.
But it would still be hilarious.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I don't think the kids now have it.
They're too busy capturing it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it's fleeting.
Yeah.
Because that's what happened on Thursday. Let's see what you can do on Saturday.
Yeah. You gotta up it.
You have to up
Yeah.
the ante every time.
And it's just no fun. Like the things we did were just,
But we had video games too, but they were attached to a TV, which was in your room and not mobile whatsoever. And your
Right.
parents were usually like, finish your chores, finish your homework, then you can play your
Yeah.
game.
Sure.
Right.
Or get off that, go outside. And like there was some,
Oh shit!
there was some
And
discipline
the games weren't
oh, they weren't as
Call
real.
of Duty.
No,
Yeah,
No,
there
but,
was-
but,
they
e-
weren't as
but even back in the day with the video games, I mean, you had like
Space Invaders.
well, you got 15 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. Or
And
2
then-
hours.
Then your
even.
ass is outside, or you're going to.
And
do,
we also had 3 channels on the television.
That's right.
that's true.
Yeah,
And I was the remote,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So our
Well, we were poor, so I was the guy that just turned the antenna.
But it worked.
so there's no hope for anything y'all are talking about.
An
For the
EM
video game
an EMP.
situation, no hope for the like wanting to capture moments with your cell phone instead of experiencing them. It's like there's no hope for any of that.
No, I think it's because everything is. Yeah. There's video evidence of what you did. There's no memory. Like you don't get to recollect the things you did.
That's a valid point. So I've realized this and like really started to pay attention to it, that my memory retention is better if I've taken like a video or a photo. And it's odd because, if you go back and look at the photo, you can remember the time setting and everything that was going on. But if you tried to recall the same event without the photo, it's almost like it's a dependency.
Well, that's because you're not using your memory you're just looking at the video.
Yeah, but it's still there. It's just like you have to spark the recall somehow.
Oh, yeah.
Right, but the things you did, in the 90s, the late 90s, mid 90s, you remember them. And you remember everybody that was there.
Right. Man. Well, I've always said smartphones are making us dumber because I can still remember my very first telephone number from when I was a kid.
Good point.
Yeah. And back in the day when we had pagers, I could rattle off 47 different phone numbers.
Sure.
Now I barely know my wife's phone number.
Right. If I'm in jail and they say you get one phone call, I'm screwed. I'll be like, can you bring me my phone?
I don't know.
I think I could call Chance and my wife.
I don't know. I don't know
my
your
mom's phone number.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I know the first 6 of my wife's, but the last 4. Good luck.
Yeah.
I think yours and the wife's. That's it.
Yeah. Okay, so that's a handicap, and yet on the other side of the coin, like I couldn't have experienced today what Chance was able to capture. Where were you on the tractor? Talking about how you took your tractor in and got it fixed, but then you're showing me all these lights.
We're not going to talk about the dealership, though.
No.
Okay. But I'm just saying, I wouldn't have been able to experience that moment with you.
But you would have, because normally he would have just
I'd have come here to bitch about it.
Yeah, that's
he would
true.
have been
You
here
would have told
bitching
us
about
the
it, or
story.
he would have just texted and said something of the nature of, I took a goddamn tractor in, and there's 47 things wrong with it now.
Is that how I sound?
Coming back.
Something like that. Yeah.
Not a ton of gusto.
It's close. I'll put it that way.
Not a gusto.
Took goddamn tractor in, some bitch came back more problems.
I'm trying to focus my inner 30-year-old that we were watching a while ago.
Yeah, I've not had as much as that guy's had to drink ever. No, so I forgot to tell you how I got out of that situation.
How you got out of what?
How I got back here. Because you did not have to come pick me up, did you?
Oh, I thought you brought. Oh, you didn't bring it back.
No, I didn't bring it back. I took your circle, took it in, and said, "You dudes got to fix this shit that was working." Whenever I dropped it off,
we're sorry, we're going to take you home.
No, they didn't. But as I was at the 4-way stop, here comes this Mexican-looking dude in this white flatbed truck. I'm like,
"Oh, Jafid."
Oh, Hafid. I like pulled out in front of him purposely, and he's like, threw his arms up. I threw my arms up, and he was like, "Motherfucker!" And I'm like, "Follow me." So he did. Followed me to the tractor dealership and brought me back here.
Oh,
thanks,
Jafid.
So you were
Mr.
driving
Beans.
the tractor home here?
So I went
from the tractor dealership?
No, I came and picked him up.
I was, yes.
The tractor was already at the delership. I came and picked him up out here at HQ, took him to the tractor dealership to drop him off so he could drive the tractor back. Indicator.
Okay,
and then,
somewhere local to
somewhere in a
this
settlement
place.
of Wise County.
Yeah, but not 5 miles from here. Okay, I got you. Yeah.
Nobody's perfect. I think it's not like we're
it's
bashing
true.
on them. I mean, everybody makes mistakes.
They're taking care of it. That's all that
That's
matters.
right.
Yeah.
And they will take care of it.
Okay.
Badass dealership. That's right.
How do we get onto that? I was just saying, it's like, okay, so
you brought it up, Doc. You fucking asshole.
So I was saying,
because you were talking about the video I said.
Yeah, the video.
Yeah.
But then Greg made a good point. It's like you would have just told the story of the occurrence.
You can embellish the stories when we grew up.
Yeah.
So is that the reason? Is that the same reason?
Fishing stories.
Yeah, I mean that was
never
like,
a fish like this.
What's the same reason? Time when you like go to concerts, they tell you no cell phones, or they make you put your cell phones in the what you call
the bags, the little
Do they do that?
No,
they do. Yes,
there's
Faraday cage bags.
Yeah, Faraday. There's some artists that will, but no phones whatsoever.
Cool.
No, they didn't do that.
They didn't take our phones.
They do it now. So
he said, I think he mentioned.
Yeah.
No shit. But there's some that won't let you have a cell phone in
there. So we did. I went to a Bill Burr show in College Station.
Really?
6 months
well, that's
ago,
just
maybe.
So you don't get canceled on video.
7 months ago. Yes. Thank Bill. Hook us up, please.
Yes.
Do something for us.
Bill.
But yeah, when we walked in, you had to drop your cell phone into a sealable bag, and then they gave you a claim ticket, like a coat check.
Yep.
And you got it back when you left.
Yep.
How many people go to those shows?
I bet.
Honestly, it was a full house, and I got to tell you, about halfway through that show, it was half empty.
I needed to speak
Real?
up.
Oh,
People walked out.
wow. Were they offended or what?
What?
Or it
Yeah.
just sucks.
Who goes to a comedy show and gets offended?
No, it was just bad. It was
Oh,
it was
oh.
it was a beat down on Texas, on Texans, on trucks, you name it. It sounded like
Was he just trying to be
It's trying to
like
too hard.
funny, or was
yeah,
and,
I think
and he just
I
wasn't
don't-
graceful
it
about
was just,
it? Or
it was just bad.
'Cause I
we
love
we
to
left
go to-
halfway through the show.
I would love to go
I mean,
to
literally
comedy and have
drove
people
from here to
rip on
College Station.
Texas. I would just love it.
But it wasn't even funny. It was just like malicious.
Damn,
It was bad.
that's crazy.
And half of that audience walked out halfway through his show. It emptied out.
Who was the comedian? Did you see the comedian that got like stuck in the loop? I'm sure he was on some really good shit, but he was like, "Here we go, here we go."
What?
Over and over and over again. Yeah, he was, and they finally, I think, came and escorted him off stage. He was a prominent comedian. I can't remember who it was, but he was.
Was that one of our congressmen?
wouldn't surprise me.
AOC. Wait,
She's not a congressman, is she?
I don't know.
No, she was a bartender, right? Oh no, she's a Congress lady.
Is she?
Is she really?
Yeah.
No,
We got in a
I don't think.
big-
I think they're all called congressmen, aren't they?
We got in a big fat debate on the fishing trip about whether AOC was hot or not.
Yeah,
She's got big mouth.
and experience.
And experience.
I mean, probably, but
I refuse to take a side, although I thought she kind of was.
I don't
But
think I could. That's too.
I think
annoying.
when she first came on the scene, she was.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then
But
And
then-
now she's just annoying.
she just
Wanted-
got ugly
yeah.
with her the way she
Stupidity?
would talk and the things
Yeah.
she would say. You're like,
Yeah.
stop
When-
talking.
when-
It became malignant.
Yeah.
It was no longer funny.
Yeah,
No.
because I think this is a valid point. You could be hot as you can be, but when there's just so much.
Wait, by hot you mean funny?
No, I mean hot.
Hot.
But when
okay.
there's so much shit coming out of your
For innuendos here.
mouth,
just verbal
that
vomit.
takes-
Just you're just
that
it
takes
just
away.
becomes.
Yes.
You become ugly.
Same thing with cigarettes. I see a
okay,
smoking
this
hot
is
sick
this
chick,
is valid.
and she lights up a smoke. I'm done.
You're like,
I can't.
Yeah,
I can't do cigarettes.
Man, cigarettes. They're becoming like CDs.
you know,
Well, kind
I
of.
mean, they really are. It's
still
like
a lot of
Something
people out
nostalgic about them now.
yeah,
There-
you see
there
somebody
really is.
smoke, you're like, where'd you get those?
yeah, what is-
Yeah. Yeah.
Where'd you find those? They still sell those?
well, they paid an arm and a leg for them.
Yeah. Oh
yeah.
yeah.
That ain't no joke.
For
That's-
CDs
I mean,
or
you pay-
cigarettes?
Speaking of relics, I stopped at Allsup's to get me a water today.
Brag.
You got a burrito.
I did not, but they have an entire shelf of nothing but the old school, like Levi Garrett, still in the pouches and stuff. I didn't even know
Really?
they still sold that stuff.
Wow.
It got so expensive because I was a big Levi Garrett guy
Oh,
for
really?
a very long time.
You have the big old
big old-
cheek worth
big
of
old
chop.
chop.
where you're
Yeah.
looking for that brass spittoon to really
Oh, yeah.
get it over there.
Yep.
And it got so expensive to
Really?
where so then I went to the regular, the cans.
Yeah.
And then just never left that domain.
Sure.
But now if they brought it back and it was priced accordingly to the cans,
what's the-
I'd be back.
What's the new thing now? The GYN or
Pouches.
something like that?
The
ZYN.
the Zins,
Zins.
the
Have
Zins
you
and
not-
the
Yeah.
Zins and the Zones.
Have you not dipped into that
No,
world?
because if I do, it's like 4 or 5 of those, and then at
Oh,
one
yeah.
time, it's like it's
So
the
it's not as potent as actual.
I don't
No. I don't think so.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Was it infused with CBD or something?
No.
No, it's
No, I would do
it's
that.
nicotine.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah, I would
nicotine,
do
but
that.
it's not tobacco.
Yeah, you're just getting the nicotine without the
Okay.
tobacco,
Okay.
Yes.
So it's
and it's
Yeah.
in a nice little pouch. But you get 15 or
And it's
20 of them.
clean.
And
it's
then-
like you don't spit.
It's clean. You're just literally putting shit chemicals in your
Yeah.
mouth.
Oh,
It's
sure.
clean,
But what's
clean.
like Domino's? No, I didn't say pizza. I said Domino's. That's not pizza.
I see what you're saying.
It's still shit chemicals.
Oh yeah, mass produced.
Yes.
Right.
This is not
This
the
is
video.
not Bill Burr.
This is not the video I was thinking of, but this one was still funny.
Double vaxxed, booster, flu shot, and I'm going to be honest, I have the shingle shot too. And I still get my period. What? Yes! traveled, went to Mexico twice, did shows, meet and greets, never got COVID. Clearly, Jesus loves me the most. Seriously. So nice. So nice.
When's this
You're
gonna
like,
get funny?
where is she going with this? Oh my gosh!
And people laugh.
And it's real.
Oh,
It's
that's
real.
not real.
What?
Not part
She
of the
really went
show.
down?
She really went down.
Oh my
Listen
gosh!
to everybody just fucking chuckle
Oh,
though.
I thought this was part of her bit.
No,
No.
look how hard she hits. Look,
So nice.
that's not
So nice.
staged.
There's no way that's not staged.
I think it's all staged.
Nope. She's in the
So I'm
hospital.
in the emergency room. I look weird.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
I don't mean to brag. I don't care, but
No, go back to church. That's not the one I was thinking of, though.
Wow.
Jeez.
I mean, it's hard to know
don't
what
know.
to say after that.
Well, it's hard. It's
like-
hard to even believe that that's not staged.
Right.
You couldn't have planned it any
Yeah,
better.
no.
You couldn't have staged it any better.
No, and
Yeah.
she landed flat on her back. I don't know.
No, she landed hard, dude. There was no faking that. She was out. She was out.
I don't know.
I guess they've scrubbed the video that I'm talking about. But I know I saw
Probably.
it. The guy was loaded on something, man, and he was just stuck in a loop. He could only say, "And here we go,
Here we go.
and here we go."
Speaking of vaxxed, you know they brought back the Vax commercials.
No,
Oh, I
COVID
see them all the
vax?
time.
Isn't that crazy?
They say I'm so loving. Don't you love your
No,
your
but they're
grandmother and
like
children?
on steroids now.
Would-
I don't
would-
get it.
Would the world
What do you
shut
mean they're
down
on
again?
Steroids?
Huh?
Do you think the world would shut down again like it did last time?
I really don't think so.
I don't
But
think so.
I don't know, man. People have short memory spans. We've talked about this before. Amnesia, like instant
They
amnesia.
should have grown up in the 90s, man. You remember everything you did with your
I
buddies.
think so.
Yeah.
They're not for the same reason. I think people would see what's up, see it coming, and be like, "Yeah, no."
Yeah. I mean, I
Now
got COVID.
nuclear war, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, I got COVID, but I literally laid on my couch for 2 days, and I felt like I had the chills.
No, my friend.
It was.
You got
nothing.
told you got COVID.
Yeah.
Oh God! And as
What
far
I
as the
had was
conspiracy movie.
what I had was like the flu.
Conspiracy.
It was the same flu
Crossroads.
I had when I was 8, the same flu I had when I was 12,
Exactly.
the same flu when I was 16.
Yeah.
Felt the exact same way, but now I had COVID.
Now,
Yeah, I'm just gonna say the first time I got flu, it sucked. I mean, COVID.
yeah.
Yeah.
It sucked.
Yeah,
You know why you got COVID? Because
It was
quit testing for the flu.
Jeez.
That's exactly it. Yeah.
Okay, so this is a huge conspiracy.
So you're saying there was no
Crossroads.
COVID?
No, there's not a goddamn
They just renamed
COVID.
it.
They just renamed it.
We changed the names of everything.
It's been proven. We've had COVID for.
Oh.
You can find
Yeah.
a can of goddamn Lysol from 40 years ago that has COVID on it.
That's coronavirus.
Same shame.
Yeah.
Same shame.
I mean, all you have to do is you
Same
just
thing.
rename it, like goldfish,
Sure.
right? The new thing with goldfish. It's
Yeah.
now they call them Chilean sea bass.
Yep.
I'm saying,
Same. Same.
They don't. It's,
And he's a sucker for it.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
no, I'm saying
Oh, yeah.
sure just because it's funny as hell. I don't actually believe
Same,
that.
but
But
no,
different.
they
Yeah.
are rebranding for a period of time. It's going to be called Chilean sea bass instead of goldfish.
Goldfish are the crunchy things you get in the box for your kids
oh,
now.
that is
Yeah.
funny as hell. That's
Yeah,
good.
Chilean sea bass.
Let's not do the down the road of COVID. God, let's stay out of that.
No, I mean,
On positive notes,
no. We got onto that because do we think the world will shut down? I don't think for a pandemic, it would.
it would have to be like a 98% survival rate should not require a fucking shutdown.
We didn't know
Correct.
it at the time, but we've learned.
Okay, so let me throw this out there.
Yeah.
You say you don't think it'll happen again,
For a pandemic.
but you're talking about the people, the same group of people that drove her in their cars by themselves while wearing a mask.
I mean, yeah.
You
yeah.
have that much faith in those people
And they out there voting.
to say that's not going to happen again?
Okay, so here's
There may be
here's what I
less.
base it on. Okay, so right, you said it.
Okay.
Okay, so I see less people driving around with face masks over their
While they're
AC
by
vents.
themselves, yes.
Yeah,
That's because
Well,
for the
that-
ones
but
that
now,
gets
though.
that noticed, humiliation and bullying has positive effects.
It does.
To a degree.
rough facts.
So
rough
about
facts.
Yes.
3 weeks ago,
It's almost like we've been drinking 30 minutes before the podcast started.
about 3 weeks ago, and this is and I was dumbfounded. Driving by one of my neighbors.
Where do you live?
No,
I'm just joking.
In the bubble. We'll call it the bubble.
Call it the bubble.
I'm driving by one of my neighbors, and he's out there washing his Tesla.
Sure.
Outside, washing his own vehicle. I'm impressed. Washing his own vehicle. Didn't take it to the car wash.
Okay, good job, dude.
Wearing a mask.
You know how those Tesla owners are, though.
So I was like, he is.
Yeah, I drove my Tesla here.
And so I was like, he is driving a Tesla. And I was. First thing I did, though, I saw the mask, I saw the Tesla, I looked for the California license plate.
Was it there?
First, it was not.
No.
But I know he moved.
From there.
Yeah, he
moved
bought the Tesla after he moved.
Yeah. Had the sales tax.
No, he had it shipped.
Yeah, he had it shipped.
He had it shipped.
Yeah.
He could have bought it.
Was it a novelty plate?
No, it was just the old white and black one.
old school.
But it was the fact that he was wearing a mask outside washing his
Sure.
vehicle. The only props I give him is he was washing his own vehicle.
Yeah, I got you. But it's funny, we really laugh at that now.
Washing your own vehicle?
Washing your own vehicle? But think about what you do.
Mowing your own yard.
Wearing a mask,
nowadays things have become, and I hate to say the word economical in today's day and time, but everything you do now is like if you have someone that does mow your lawn or it's just easy to take it to the car wash. You pay $17 a month, and you can take it unlimited times.
Well,
right?
Okay, how much don't answer this. I wouldn't. But how much do you make an hour? And do you waste that amount of money washing your car for an hour when you could just take it in for $20? Like, have it washed.
A machine do it.
Yeah. But you do it just for the,
But it's also
it's the convenience. It's the time, right?
Yeah.
How valuable is your time?
Yeah.
But Jesus is out also mowing your yard, and we're wondering why.
Whoa.
My guy his name is Mark.
Marcus.
Yeah, Marcus.
I think my dude's like Nathan.
Shame on me for assuming.
Well,
I could have sworn I wrote a check to Daniel last week.
Jeez.
Okay, so Bob's out. Bob, your uncle, is out mowing the lawn.
So
Mark is washing your car, and we're wondering why everybody's dropping dead of heart attacks.
That's a good point.
So,
well, I can tell y'all, I mow my own yard.
You sit on a riding
wash
mower
your own
and move
car.
levers back and forth.
Still mowing your yard.
It's a share with an
And
engine.
the only time my truck gets washed is when I take it for an oil change.
Well, at the house we have, so when, I know we talk and we banter back and forth, and at the house we call it shaming, and we actually bought maracas at the house, and anytime like I shame Ashley or I'm getting shamed, we have these shame maracas. We're like, shame.
Oh, instead of the bell?
Yeah, it's like our bell. Shame. And I got to tell you, we have the most fun.
I love that.
Because we have friends that come over and the husbands and the wives, and they'll start shaming each other, and we bring out these maracas. And I got to tell you, man, they've been a hit. They are hilarious. Amazon is probably says one left in stock at this point. Because it is the best, though. It's the shame maraca. Shame maraca.
I like it.
So how about this? Okay, so if we've determined that a pandemic is not going to shut the world down,
we haven't determined that.
Okay. So let's just roll with it.
Let's roll
with it. Okay.
Yeah.
So the world has wisened up, right?
Yeah.
And no longer is it going to let a pandemic shut it down.
Okay.
What's going to be the next thing that shuts the world down?
War.
Yeah, war.
Oh.
North Korea is already hanging out with Russia.
Yeah, but that's not
like
who's scared of that?
I mean, if Russia needs help from North Korea,
it's all the way over there.
But is it going to be a boots on the ground war, or is it going to be just ruin your banking system?
Nobody will
like
ever
that.
boots on the ground our ass until they EMP us or nuke us first.
And have the element of surprise.
Okay.
Question.
Nobody.
Or disorganization.
Okay, something like that happens and the apocalypse happens.
Mm-hmm.
Who survives?
I do.
Cockroaches.
And cockroaches.
Alligators.
Could you, like the TV show Alone, could you do that?
Oh, in a heartbeat.
Really?
Oh, God, yeah.
He says this.
That's what,
Put me in the woods for 3 months.
Dude,
I think we should just do it anyway.
Well, you would either die or you would survive. And
Yeah, there's only two outcomes.
Yeah.
yeah.
You
and
think
you won't
think you
know
would-
if the other one
You got
happens.
it?
Got it.
Good thing the lakes are drying
dead.
up and we can find all those guns we
I'm
lost.
I'm going to
solid.
miss my tanning bed.
Yeah.
No. I'd be just fine.
I hate to break this to you, bro, but
Now, if it was just
it's
me-
not working out well for you anyway.
Because we just talked about this. Like, I'm like, I need a Blackstone and a propane tank.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it's over.
No.
I don't think that happens,
Savage bro
though.
for a reason.
I really don't think that happens.
I think we're adaptable. Like, look at pigs. You take a domesticated pig, throw it out in the woods for a couple of months, and it
But
reverts.
how many
And-
die till we adapt?
A lot of people.
8 out of 10.
Not
So,
my problem.
I would say 8 out of 10.
That's it. What I
die.
just said,
Oh,
though.
yeah, at
it's
least-
not.
at
It's not
least
our
8 out of
problem.
10.
If we're in that state, your survival is the only thing that matters, and your families, and then your immediate circle.
But I hate to tout Americanism, but I don't think anybody can do that to us this side of the world.
I
What?
wouldn't- I don't really want to
Like
put that
put
challenge
us in that state.
out there.
Only if they nuke us.
It would be nuke. It would be a combination of everything. Nukes, EMP. They would throw
Yeah.
the
No,
gamut
I-
would have
I
to come
think
in.
they
And
I mean,
still-
you're
I
talking
think we
about
still kick-
intercontinental ballistic missiles.
Yes.
ICBMs,
Yeah. But
which Russia has plenty.
yeah, but
And
the thing with
Iran.
the nuke is if one person gets nuked, the world's done because
Yeah.
everybody will.
I don't
start
think
shooting
Iran
nukes.
has it yet.
Well, we don't think. But
North Korea, we think, does.
You guys are making me want to dig a hole in the hill
Yeah.
and just.
But where do
But
you
it-
go? Where do you go?
right here in my house.
No,
That's
we're,
what-
we're too
that's-
close to the Metroplex.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, we
But
talk.
Tom,
We
the
we've had
Metroplex,
these conversations
you gotta
before you play it
understand.
through. Like we're watching Alone, and I'm like, I honestly could say that Ashley would survive longer than I would.
Right.
Yeah, I
She
think my
is-
wife would.
She is.
Yeah,
She's resourceful.
What? Your wife
Yeah.
won't even get in a tent.
I mean, she will if she has to.
Well, yeah, sure.
Yeah, when you don't have a
'cause
choice.
Yeah, and you're not
She's
driving
tougher
anywhere.
than I
Well,
am,
and the
by
reason
far.
why your wife would survive longer than you is because when you're running away, she's tripping your ass, so that the bad guys get you, so she can get away. That's for
Maybe.
sure. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think your knowledge you'd be a useful person to keep around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotcha.
There's a lot of
That's-
folks that are like, yeah,
Yeah.
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 We don't have to worry about that right now, right?
No, I really don't think we do. I think not
I don't
not
think so
that it
either.
couldn't happen, right? But that is ever since the nuclear age, we've been worried about that
Yeah.
potentiality.
And I'm not even too worried about that. We have so many of them. So many of them.
nukes.
Yeah. Who's going to nuke us?
And
Putin.
yeah.
No.
He likes to make threats.
He likes to make threats.
Well, I just enjoy watching reality TV, if whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
It makes you think
think about it.
think about it. Like, could I survive? And I would,
Oh,
like,
it does.
I would love
Oh,
to say,
for sure.
oh, I got this.
Yeah.
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 In reality, I mean, what kind of monster do I turn into?
Very, very
That's-
easy.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a very good point.
You've got to watch the movie. What's the movie on Netflix? We've talked about it before. We're
Alone.
No.
No.
Oh, shit.
This is it's with Kevin Bacon
Revenant.
and God damn it.
Footloose.
God. Oh,
Footloose.
I'm out. I'm done for the night.
River. Wild River.
No.
So
Speaking
I,
of
so
Footloose
I could
in
survive,
the 90s, love that movie.
but I have a family. That's
Yeah.
where it gets hard.
Yeah.
Well, then there's the panic though, because once communications are cut off and you don't have a grounding on what the hell is going on, panic ensues, and everybody becomes a potential enemy. Because
Yeah, I think-
you're potentially taking resources from somebody else and them taking them from you.
Right. And that's why I say I'll survive because I'm okay with killing
and
people.
well,
Not coming to Heath's house for
and I
help.
say without community, nobody survives.
Your circle,
No, you have to have some sort of.
your circle gets small, very
Yeah.
very small.
Oh,
Right.
your circle gets extremely
Yeah.
Yeah.
real
That's
small.
the only
real
way it
fast.
works.
But my circle's pretty small now. Pretty small.
I don't know about that.
Dude, everybody knows
Everybody
you.
in Decatur.
Everybody knows me, but they're not in my circle.
Yeah, but I've seen you go out of your way to help anybody that's not immediately
That's
in your
because
circle,
it's
too.
fun to do now. But when it's time, I will kill all those people.
Well, let's talk about a real pressing issue that I've been concerned about, okay?
Botox.
And what it does for your ball sack.
How did I guess it?
I don't know.
Yes.
It's like we were talking about it earlier. I don't know. What
Yeah.
How did this even get brought up?
You brought
asked
it
talk
up.
about boat. No, I didn't. Greg did.
Oh, you mean before?
Well, I brought it up because I was like, how much do you sell in your shop? Like the Botox, and then it went to like,
Can you put it in your ball sack?
Yes, and
That's weird.
I had a
Yes.
legitimate question. Can you do it? And he said it would take 5 to 10 shots to make your balls smooth as eggs. But he brought up the point that it would actually tighten the skin. So, I mean, there's
older guys,
and then
That's
we
true.
came up with the relax the sack.
Relax the sack.
So, which
Repeat
is
it with me. Relax.
yeah. And we're
You
gonna,
too could have a smooth sack.
yeah, you. So when you get the financial contribution from
Can't
a
look
drug
Greg in the
company,
eye.
Yeah.
I can't look him in the eye anymore.
So since we had that conversation, I've actually kind of rethought that a lot.
Okay.
You've been thinking
it's
about ball sacks this whole
yeah,
time.
I've been talking, but in my back of my brain, I'm running the scenario
How do you
of how do you actually like
make those injections?
yeah, that's got to be painful.
Oh yeah, because like the testicles are.
No, you
What?
got numbing cream. You just rub it all over.
Yeah, but you don't want to stick that needle into the testicles, right?
No,
Or
no, but there's
the sack.
I know.
There's actually
but there's
a lot
not
of
a lot
tissue
of
there.
margin there. What?
There's
You
a
gotta-
lot of
You got to
margin.
pinch and pull. Pinch and pull, bro.
Yeah. And we're talking about a really small needle.
Another podcast name. Pinch
Pinch
and
and
pull.
pull.
Yeah, but
Yeah, really small.
But as I think about it, you're best not to use Botox.
Is
Botox.
said
Yeah.
needle smaller than the needle they push in the sack when you get the
Oh yeah.
vasectomy?
Oh yeah.
It's smaller than that needle?
It's small.
So what do you mean it's better
dang.
to not do Botox? What do you?
Yeah, not do Botox, but
Don't
just
put
get
chemical
like a
in your body?
No, you get a like a little tuck, so they just
Like
kinda,
a facelift. Like
yeah,
a nip
facelift.
tuck
Yeah, and they
on
just
your balls.
pull it over.
So potentially you could have.
oh,
balls
most certainly.
smooth as eggs.
That would probably actually be more effective.
Are we really that vain about our testicles though? Is that a thing?
I'm not. But
If you're
I'm not
filming,
either.
well, if you're a porn star, it
yeah,
could be a thing.
okay,
It could be a month.
Yeah.
that's true.
Or maybe when we get to the age where they start touching the toilet water. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
actually
Sometime.
knee
I
knocking.
mean, but when you're at that
Yeah.
age, do you really give a shit about anything?
We don't know because we're not there yet.
Yeah, but we've known people.
we should call the
They
doc
didn't.
line if you're
They
88
didn't.
They
and
didn't.
your
I know, that's what I'm
testicles
saying.
touch the
Most
toilet
of
water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
people,
He'll
they don't-
relax your sack.
Yeah,
They don't care. if
but
you're
this is why I
fat.
always endorse the
We should
wearing.
ask Mike. He's got the sackage.
This is why
Who?
you don't
What?
live
Oh, man,
with
Mike.
boxers. You don't
Big
wear
D Mike.
boxers.
What?
You wear briefs.
Boxers, not briefs.
Boxers not. No, you don't wear.
Briefs, not boxers.
What?
Briefs, not boxers.
Briefs, not boxers.
Which one are these?
Because they let your sack droop too long? Or
no,
too
that's
low?
briefs.
These guys?
Yeah, that's briefs.
Those are
Yeah.
no, those are boxers.
No, there's some
Well,
support
they're
there.
boxer briefs.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah,
not like
but-
remember the old just your briefs, just
Yeah.
Yeah.
the old boxers.
I'm
Yeah,
talking about whitey
they
tighties.
look like
We're-
shorts.
Yeah,
So
we're talking about
it's-
something like.
yeah.
It's the same thing with boobies. You know, it's like you got to support those things so they don't.
Well, why didn't
Sag.
they need that 400 years ago when they were just chilling in a tunic?
Well, they did.
Or
They
a
just didn't
leaf.
live that long.
So when you're dying at 40, your sack is not really such a concern.
No.
So
But
are
whenever
you
you're 80, it's just
are you-
like boom, boom,
Are you
boom.
saying people died quicker back in the day because their balls were free?
No, I'm not saying because their balls was free, but it just wasn't a concern.
But was it?
You know, a saber-toothed tiger came out of the woods and like ate them when they were 40. They didn't have a concern about how low their balls were hanging.
What's the concern now of that? Like why are
Ask
we
Greg. He brought it up.
why are we concerned?
I was just curious because he had the knowledge of Botox.
Yeah, so
no,
theoretically,
I thought you were getting to a medical thing.
You could
about
use it for that.
keeping your ball. Is there a medical?
But it would relax the sack. That's what you said.
It
Yeah.
would relax the sack.
Yeah, I call it scrotal strain.
Say that one more time.
So we get this. We get females who are abnormally large, or males in this day. I don't know how you look at
Yeah.
it, but who are abnormally
I
large
don't
and they
think you
get
can-
like this
I don't
like
think you can call
breast
them either one.
strain. The same thing can happen with the ball sack. You can get a scrotal strain.
From just hanging low.
Yeah, not supporting the junk.
Hence, briefs, not boxers.
Yeah, briefs.
What about all these cats that walk around like just no undies?
I mean, they're
naked
fine
and
until
afraid.
they're like
Commando.
60, 70, 80.
And then you get the
and then it just like
the sack
hangs.
Let us know. Call
the sack slack.
Call the sack slack.
I like that.
Call the dock line if your balls hang to your toilet bowl. 940-435-7525.
We got some real running, like some contenders for episode title.
And any female that we had in our audience, gone.
I want a phone call or a text immediately when someone calls for the relax the sack injection.
Nope, nobody's been calling this dock line lately.
Relax the sack injection.
I'm a little disappointed. Like I want hate mail. I want to open up this dock line and get like real hate.
Well,
mail.
we're working on it tonight.
I thought we were.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
You're all saying Mexicans are the only one that can mow your yard.
I didn't say Mexicans.
Jeez.
No, I just said
That's
Jesus.
almost as bad as Doc talking about how many Mexicans he had when he was 14.
I'm just
cooking
I
him
didn't
shrimp
see.
on the
No,
beach.
there you go, pigeonholing me into a racist. I just said Jesus. Maybe I meant Jesus.
Speaking of, I am going to go on and search for that comedian that. So who was that?
That was stuck in a
You
loop.
don't remember?
No, the one that like.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
It was
that
an improv. She was an unknown.
Yeah.
That's her 15 minutes of fame, passing out on the stage
Passing
after
out.
mocking Jesus.
Yep.
And everybody that was unvaxxed.
Yeah, because that's what she was saying. She had it all.
Oh yeah, double vaxxed, flu shot,
all of it.
Yeah, Jesus loves me.
What's
Splat.
the black chick that she has her? She has like talk show host. She is a talk show host. She got the big
like taco show.
She's got the big eyeballs.
Oh,
what?
She did the same thing on there too.
I know who you're talking about. But
What's her name?
Can you do that closer to the camera?
I did. That's the big eyeballs.
Wendy Williams.
That's her.
Yeah, she. Oh yeah,
Like that chick was bad. Like
she-
I was like, oh my
Oh,
god.
I wonder if I can YouTube that.
I got a question. Was she a man at one point?
It wouldn't surprise me.
I think there might have been. Google that.
Because and that's an honest question.
Honest question.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think we can get canceled if it's an honest question.
Yeah. It was honest question. No
No,
cancellation.
you can get canceled for anything.
Was
but-
Wendy Williams a
What?
man?
You're
at
right.
One time?
Look at her eyeballs.
Dude, it was terrible, dude. But I mean, she went out.
And I say this
It was
only
a
because
real-life scare for Wendy Williams on Halloween morning. We've got a lot to
Look at
talk
them
about.
eyes. Watch
because
this.
the
Oh
talk show
no.
host passed out.
Are they going to show this? Are they gonna show? Oh yeah. Okay, watch this.
Talk about some Botox.
So it was a lot of fun. Let's get started.
she doesn't look relaxed.
No,
First
watch.
caress.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Wait,
Error.
Yep.
Error.
Gone.
Boom.
The show
What?
cut to black and went to
She
an
gone.
extra long
That's crazy, man.
Wow.
So, Shupe, to
I
answer.
think we should watch it again.
Yes, we
Costume
should.
contest. We do it every year.
It's
so it was
bad.
a lot of fun. Let's get started.
Yeah, she's struggling already.
First caress.
But is that not the classic sign of a stroke?
Pretty much.
That's not the classic sign of a stroke.
No, yeah,
but
not like that.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that was
At least that audience didn't laugh. The other audience laughed.
Well, that's why I think it was. But Shupe, to answer your
Wow.
question, Google says no.
No.
She was not a man, or is not a man.
There were just times you've seen her and she looked very.
Very masculine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I was like, I think.
People think she was born a man.
She
but
was-
That's not true.
So what you're saying is she was fitter than us.
That's not hard to do for me.
That's what I'm saying. That's not very hard.
That is not hard to do for me in my current state. No.
You could come join us for Dad Bod
Dad bod
workouts.
workout, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Every
Been
noon.
there, done that one time, and there's plenty of pictures out there that confirms it.
Were you in the
In your mankini.
Were you in the Cheeto?
the Guido? I almost said Guido. I was in the Guido. You did a Dad Bod workout in the
No, I
can
didn't
call it now.
do any dad bod.
Oh,
workout.
okay.
I'm just rocking the dad bod right now.
Hey, you
Yeah,
know,
so I mean, so are we.
there's
I mean,
something to be
it's
said
in.
for that.
It's in right now. It's an accepted.
really is.
It's an accepted
That's right.
thing.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
accepted.
I mean,
Screw
this,
Southern California. I mean, this is the way people are.
Yeah.
Just like us.
This is real world.
yeah,
Yep.
we're not all Abercrombie and Fitch models. Speaking of, did you see the CEO or inventor
Yeah.
got busted for kitty porn?
Of
What?
Abercrombie
Abercrombie.
and Fitch.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Shocker.
Somehow
I didn't even know
believe that.
Abercrombie and Fitch was around.
I didn't
didn't either.
either.
I thought it went out in the mid '90s.
So
Yeah.
same.
Yeah,
I had no idea.
I seen the news article.
Yep, busted for kitty porn or molestation or
I mean, I
trafficking
believe
kids,
it. You look
something
at
like
the ads
Oh, yeah.
historically.
Yeah.
Speaking of busted and kitties and all, I mean, geez, have you seen the ongoing thing about the P. Diddy situation?
Oh, dude, every new day is like new revelation.
I think it's just okay. So that's bad. Maybe, obviously, you're talking gallons and gallons of sex lube, right? But
I like where your mind immediately goes to. Like,
The lube.
Went straight to the lube.
Okay.
Are you a shareholder? And
But are they just trying to take our attention off of
something else?
Oh, always.
Yeah. Like it's sad to say every time a story like that comes out
You're like,
about
what-
a star,
what-
I'm like,
how are they
okay,
fucking
another
But is
sacrifice.
he the new Jeffrey Epstein? I mean, how many A-listers or athletes were at these parties?
Apparently a lot.
Same, yeah.
But is he going to die in prison?
P. Diddy did not kill himself.
Yep.
You heard it here first.
100% fact.
Yeah. There's a lot of folks that are right now.
A lot of like high uppity ups.
Yeah,
too,
like-
boy.
So
Oh
was
my
that the
God.
same circle? Is it like
of course it's the
Epstein
same.
circle?
Yeah.
Same.
Those circles all.
I think minus the politicians.
Maybe.
Okay.
You know, like the heads of state that were out at the Epstein Island or whatever they called it. You know, you watch those shows and but I think the Diddy thing is more urban.
Showbiz.
A lot of urban,
Mm-hmm.
a
Yeah.
lot of musicians, rappers, athletes. That are, I mean, do they want to come out like the things
But
that they
the same
did?
thing with Epstein. So the list came out. Supposedly, all this. What's his conspirator lady?
Yeah.
She
G-
supposedly
Giselle.
Yeah.
No,
that's Tom Brady's lady.
shit.
She supposedly said all these people were this and this and this, and nothing ever happened.
Yeah.
Well, they couldn't. He was dead. There was no.
I know, but she was an eyewitness.
Yeah.
And they had the list. But,
But
nothing's ever came from it.
Yeah,
is
but
what I'm
nobody's
saying.
ever going to validate that list, or you're going to have your news folks that'll try
Okay.
to, the investigative reporters are going to.
So
they're
you're-
only going to go so far.
You're telling me an eyewitness is not a?
It depends on who it is. How credible are they?
I mean, she
You
was
know what I
his
mean?
right hand lady.
But they shut her down immediately.
Well,
Yeah, I'm just saying. Are there? I mean, you're talking heads of state,
Oh, I know.
politicians,
Right.
congressmen. People came out to that island. And
Oh, yeah.
who knows what happened?
Right.
I mean, you know they're going out there
for some reason.
for some reason.
Yeah.
You're not going out there. It's a vacation.
Yeah, it's not just because the cocktails.
Then
are
you seen the
good.
picture of George Bush and Bill Clinton?
Yeah.
On Epstein Island.
Yeah.
Trump.
Is that
was,
real?
Trump was there.
Funky.
No,
yeah.
Trump was there.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
No, they
who
were all
wasn't?
on the.
Who
Yeah, who
wasn't
wasn't
there?
at that point?
Oh, you know, I could just imagine what Bill was doing out there. Oh.
I did not have
speaking
Smoking
of,
cigars.
Okay, wait a minute. Speaking of, what's the? Since we brought
Something
up Epstein,
was.
we got to look up another video.
Oh boy.
What's the dude, the smart guy in the wheelchair that couldn't talk, and he was on like
Stephen Hawking.
Okay, look up Stephen Hawking on Epstein Island.
Oh, that dude was
That's the
was a
funniest thing.
player.
That's the funniest video I've ever seen in my life.
Can
I
you?
think. Look it up?
Is this where he says, "Don't touch me there"?
Yeah, it's like, oh, please get in my lap.
Yeah, a little higher.
Oh my gosh.
And we're shut down again.
Canceled.
Oh my God!
It's
was he really there? What?
No, it's a video.
It's a skit.
Yes.
It's
okay.
is it the Asian comedian
I
and
can't-
the like the Irish guy with the red beard?
Yeah, I believe that's who
my
that
son
is.
just showed it to me, and I gotta tell you, it was hilarious.
Oh yeah. I'll
you got to look it up
What the
now.
hell is
Stephen Hawking.
Stephen Hawking.
just
thank
look
you.
up-
Yeah, but it's
Stephen Hawking goes to Epstein Island.
I got a photo of
skit or
that dude on
something.
my wall now, and I'm gonna have to pull it down thanks to you.
But I can't
Yeah,
remember.
I can't remember the name of
the
that
two
show
guys.
either.
It's
the Korean guy.
It's the
and
Korean
then the
guy
redheaded
and then
dude.
the redheaded guy, and they did a Stephen Hawking thing.
Yeah, that's him.
Oh, there it
That's
is right there.
Okay.
It is hilarious.
These two dudes are
Yeah, there he
freaking
goes.
hilarious.
Stephen Hawking. It's insane. You think you had a fun time?
I want to go to the island. Why won't you let me go? Let me go.
Do you think you had fun though?
Oh, I had a blast. One of the best times of my life.
What'd you do there, Stephen?
Ate a lot of good food. Hung out with good friends.
Oh, there he is. Amazing.
There he is on the
Oh, he
island.
was really there.
Yeah.
What's so funny?
It's insane.
Somebody stop me. Somebody stop me.
Let's get into that position that he's in. Let's get into. So,
Who, me? Just chilling.
Me chilling, too.
Just hanging out for the day.
What a beautiful island. A butterfly has just landed on my nose.
I mean, what happens in their life, it's incredible. Like, that's an event. If a butterfly lands on their nose, that's an event for them.
What does he do during the day when he's on the...
I like those dudes, like really big black microphones.
Yeah, they're professional.
Yeah.
They're professional.
They know how to handle those
Obviously.
big black
Yep.
microphones.
They are professional.
Yeah. Back to the screen there, man. You're giving away our notes. Thank you.
No.
Yeah.
Just look
Giving
at
away our notes. I don't know where Conspiracy Crossroads.
We've already treaded that like 3 times.
No, we haven't. Well, true. Yes,
Well, we have,
but
we
we have
haven't.
not treaded this topic.
Maybe not this actual one.
The gasoline.
Yeah.
Is it really a difference?
What? You mean between like 87,
Then
89, and
the
92?
three. Yeah, then the big 3 that we have at our station.
So
What is
octane options.
Yeah.
I think.
What is it, 87, 91, and 93?
Maybe
Sure.
that's what it is.
Sure.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
So let me throw this at you. How many people in America? Just throw me a big ass number. 80 million. Let's just go with it.
No, I think that's too big.
I don't know. I'm just going with it. 80 million people in America.
That's how many people voted
20.
for Biden last time. So
Okay.
good.
Out of the people that you know.
Oh, people in America? We're
Yeah.
up to like 400,000 or
Okay.
something. Well, it depends if you count undocumented.
Well, we can't account. So I'm gonna 80 million. I was
400
right.
million.
So
426 million.
Let's take this
Yeah.
down.
Taking
Out
this
of the
way
people
too
that
seriously.
out of the people that you just know, how many people do you think you know? Ballpark it.
Okay.
How many
How many do I know?
do you know?
10,000.
10,000 people
10,000 people.
that
Yeah,
you know.
probably.
Okay.
That's not.
That I know of.
It's not unrealistic.
Okay.
Like
Out of those 10,000 people,
Yeah.
how many people's buying the high end gas?
None.
Okay. How many people do you know?
The only time I bought the high-end gas?
That's not the question, sir.
One. Me. Myself.
No. How many people do you think you know?
Oh,
Ballpark it.
God. I'm terrible with names.
10,000.
10,000.
How many people do you know buys the high end gas?
None.
None. How many people you know? 10,000. Shut up.
No, I buy it for the side-by-sides.
That doesn't count.
Don't fucking tell me this. It didn't.
How many
have
people do you
stipulations in
know
here.
that buys it for their vehicles?
Well, I don't. Everything I have is diesel, so I don't know.
I didn't say you. How many people do you know? 10,000 is the answer. How many people do you know out of that 10,000 that's buying the high end fuel for their cars?
One, my mother, because she runs it in
one.
Denali. Yeah.
So one. So out of 30,000 people so far, and then me, 40,000.
He's all up on this big black.
40,000
This
people.
is
So out of
interesting.
40,000
He's holding it.
people, 40,000.
I've not really thought about
No,
this.
yeah. So out of 40,000 people, we know one that buys high-end fuel for their cars. So now that you multiplied that number by the people that in America, you telling me they're just keeping high-end fuel on backup for, let's just say, 20,000 fucking people out of America?
Why are you so passionate about this?
I was just waiting for you to start twisting on that mic.
Yeah,
and
maybe
then I
they're
was gonna
just
be
making
intrigued.
they're making money off of the image of high octane.
Exactly. So that's why I got started thinking. I was like, I know 0 people buys that
Oh
shit.
no, you know. I know 2 people. Most anybody that rides motorcycles putting high octane in it.
I put it in the old car. And I had,
You're talking
that
like
was
2
it.
gallons at a time.
Okay,
though.
so to your
Yeah,
point,
anyways.
I've always thought that we should every new car that comes out, tune it for the 92 or whatever, and then just have one fucking octane. There's,
Well, and
there's no need
there's
for
a
3.
reason why they have 87 octane is always posted on what they're charging for it.
Yeah,
Right.
That they don't publicize what they're. I mean, they don't put
That's
it on the
true.
screen on their little digital screen what they're doing for
That's
89 or 91.
30 more cents.
Right.
40
per
or
gallon.
50 cents, honestly.
Wow.
It's
So
crazy.
Well, my next conspiracy is, how long is that gas sitting in that tank before they have to refill it? Because there's nobody I fucking know that's buying it.
Yeah,
it's a
maybe it's
smaller
like
tank.
a 5-gallon tank.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't think so.
Okay. Did you come up with this on your own? Because I'm impressed.
Sitting at the gas pump, and I was just, man, I was like,
How many people actually
all 3
get
of these fuels probably just unleaded.
Well, they're all. Yes, they are all.
No, it's all
unleaded.
probably the same fuel. Is where my conspiracy came out.
No, they are not.
You tested it?
I can tell you that a vehicle that requires high octane.
Requires my ass. That's the point.
hardcore,
Sorry,
bro.
folks. This one's not 100% fact checked by the Whiskey
point
Bros, I
is
guess.
no one knows. Same thing. Like we don't really know that we went to the moon. We don't.
We did
know,
not.
We know
we did not.
You
go
don't
to
know
the-
that. We don't know.
You have to. Yeah.
I want to know
right?
the guy that was out there filming him coming down the stairs.
We've been down that rabbit hole.
It was
a robot.
placed there.
So I think it comes down to this.
It was a robot. Yeah.
Okay,
Elon sent him out there years ago.
He is a fucking alien, so he was probably very much alive.
So you have to take it on faith.
But no, we can't.
From the guy that's selling you the thing.
No, you'd have to get it and go sample it.
And test it, yeah.
And test
It's
it.
the same thing with milk. 1%, 2%.
So your statement is false.
Well, you can.
Okay, valid.
There is some sort
That's
of difference
valid.
because you can see a difference between 1% and 2% milk.
No, I say you can see a difference between non-fat.
Maybe that's what it
or,
is.
yeah,
Yeah.
because it's.
But say, yeah, same thing. How do we know what we're drinking is milk?
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
It's just not flavored shit that tastes like milk.
But if you get down to it, like most of the shit you buy from the market's not what you think
Anywhere.
you're consuming.
Right.
How do you know what you're breathing is there? I mean, if you want to really get nitty gritty, let's just keep going.
But I did have something I found out not too long ago that shocked me. So bottles of water, there's caps on them. Like if you go to the store and you buy a bottle of water that has a black cap, that's an alkaline water.
Yep, there's a cap
if it's a
on that.
green
Same.
or it's a blue cap, it's distilled or it's this.
What's
or
a clear cap mean?
It's just
It's
Water hose?
from the water hose, yeah.
I mean, if you
Good
and
old filtered water.
it was something crazy that I saw, and I was like, that is
The same
so
thing with
wild.
toothpaste.
What?
Like if you go look at the toothpaste, there's on the, I guess it would be called the tip, the bottom of the tube. No,
Why is
that'd be
that
the
funny
top.
whenever you say tip?
The tip. So it'd be the opposite of the tip, the part that you roll
The
up.
end.
The end.
Yeah.
So if you look on it, there's colors. There's a color square. Go look at when you get home. The end.
Okay.
And those colors mean certain stuff.
Who the hell pays that much attention to their toothpaste?
Nobody. That's the
Do you
whole
roll
point.
your tube?
No, I just squeeze it until it's out and I throw it in trash.
Are you a roller?
I definitely don't roll it either.
Run the thumbs up.
That's what I do.
Yeah, push it out. Good enough.
Push it out. So your statement is false, though. We can figure out. Your statement was we'll never know if it's the same gas or not.
No,
we
my
can find
statement
out.
wasn't we'll never know.
That's what you said.
No, I said we don't know.
I'll rewind this bitch right now.
Rewind it.
I can't. We're
I
doing
never
it
said
live.
we'll never know. We'll never know because
I
we'll never
back
go
my
test
bro.
our
He
fuel.
did say we don't know.
Yeah, I didn't say we'll never. I mean, we will never know because none of us are going to go test fuel.
I'm sure Amazon has a kit. Well, then how do you know the kit's not rigged?
You just have
probably
to take it on faith. But
Same thing with the COVID. How did you know the COVID test was not rigged?
I never took one.
That's
You
know
can go down
like,
rabbit holes all day long on conspiracy.
we do it all the time.
we live in a world of distrust.
You do it all the time.
We do.
1000%.
That's the moral of the whole story is you can't believe fucking anything.
Question everything. Like
Yeah.
there's really nothing wrong with that.
I think that's right. It's
But
right.
then there's vegans and flat earthers.
Okay,
Hey, flat
but
Earth,
you got
flat Earth might be real.
okay.
No.
Ooh,
You got
speaking of-
two
speaking of
different-
Earth, obviously, I was joking with you.
You got
Speaking
two
of-
different groups of people, opposite ends of the spectrum. You got people who believe everything and people who believe nothing.
Nothing.
Well, they're
Vegans
called
believe
sheeple.
everything.
Sheeple, and they're gonna vote in November, and
Kamamas.
that scares the shit out of me. Honestly,
Yeah.
because I see them. They take, they don't like the orange guy, so hell or high water, I'm not voting for that
Whatever's
guy.
getting regurgitated
You know,
on the View.
Winston Churchill said half of all people are dumber than most.
I mean, are we dumber? We use
That sounds
we
like
call
the
them
saying
Dumber
on,
than average.
that sounds like the quote from the dude on
the Big
Actually, I
Lebowski.
don't know. I
the
totally
Anchor
made
Man
that up.
when he was like,
I
"This
don't know if
cologne
it's-
works 60% of the time, every time."
I mean, it's like, how dumb are we getting? We call them emojis. It's hieroglyphics. That shit 2,000 years ago.
Yeah.
And we're using it right now.
Yeah, how's your
really good
handwriting
point.
skills these days, you know?
Yeah.
Mine's genius.
Oh my God! So I found this out being a 52-year-old man. I always thought the emoji when you do the eggplant and the peach.
That's what I thought.
Right?
That's what I thought.
Yeah. So now there's things like the spoon and then the flower.
Oh,
I don't get it. Spoon and flour.
I want to eat your flower.
Oh.
what?
Yeah,
Okay.
dude.
That's what young kids are passing around these days.
Man, I'm finding out all kinds of stuff.
Oh my gosh!
And I look at them and I think you're getting dumber
Yeah.
by the day.
But
I just
But
of,
in reality, you're just getting smarter.
no.
No, they're
No?
making me dumber.
Yeah.
Because the problem is I'm going to send a spoon and a flower and it's going to just backfire.
You know, as a young
Yeah,
man,
probably.
I wasn't.
Yeah.
We were talking about this the other day with the chief, like the old euphemisms we used to use, like out chasing the old split tail, or
Never said that once. who has ever said.
Well, you've been married since you were like 12.
I'm
so
chasing the old split
chase
tail?
and tail, whatever. There's two-legged deer. I'm saying there's a euphemism that we've all used. Maybe just me.
I'm sorry, Sarah. Oh, boys, look at that two-legged deer.
We're gonna have
Ain't nobody ever said that.
We're gonna edit this episode. Like, what would you use? What would you say if you're out chasing puss?
Look at that ass.
I would.
He must work out.
Honestly, I can't do better than that. That's really good.
I don't even know where I come. I don't even come back to just chasing puss.
Yeah.
In a real gusto voice, chasing puss.
Hey, you guys want to go out and chase some puss tonight?
I'm gonna go chase puss. Chance is gonna go knock down some two-legged split deer or some shit.
Rodney Carrington said it first, okay?
Oh,
Thank God
course.
I ain't queer.
Oh, my God.
Hunting two-legged deer. Hello?
No.
Nobody listened to Rodney Carrington.
Yes, I did, but that didn't stick with me.
No.
Well, obviously you did with me.
No, it's good. I like it. It's
Obviously.
going to stick with me now.
No,
They're
we're moving on.
it's
a
something
show-
about a big black microphone in your face. I tell you.
Oh, my God.
I don't even care what y'all used to
No.
call it anymore. I'm just done. How do I mute this mic? Turn me off.
Shit, we haven't done this show's been so negative. We've not done a positive segment
I
yet.
mean, we just kind of did one.
Chasing puss.
We're getting dumber.
Chasing puss.
Yeah.
We are getting dumber. Chasing. We
God
really
knows
are
we're
getting
too old
dumber.
for that.
We are really getting dumber.
Yeah,
I
we
think
are.
everything is just
Minute
people
by
work for
minute.
us. You just do everything that's just more convenient. Is
Easy.
what it is. I think.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
convenient.
Lazier.
Yeah, so
We're
you're
just
just
getting lazier.
like you just pointed out, you don't even type your hieroglyphics anymore.
No,
you
you
just
just
talk
tell-
into Siri
tell
and have
Siri
her
to
do
do
it.
it.
Yeah. You
You
don't
just
even
tell her.
You just tell her.
Or
what
if
to
you're-
do.
Send a
if you're-
spoon and a flower.
Or if you're Chance, you change the name from Siri to Jesus because we all know he's racist.
Sorry, hon, some of us like to speak with Jesus. Hello, Jesus.
Hello.
Jesus.
Yeah,
How-
it's just convenient. It's just convenient.
Yeah, it is.
No, I'm optimistic
About.
that we're not so dumb.
We're pretty dumb.
I know we are, but we used to sit around, imagine, this is like 1995, right? And you'd go home and you'd sit in front of the TV and you watch the same, evening episodes. It'd start with,
Don't you
E.T.
dare talk
and-
about Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman.
Yeah, Dr. Quinn, Medicine
No,
Woman.
that was-
Yeah, but you had to wait a week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You had
that's
to wait
true.
a week to
You had
see
to
it.
remember
Now-
what was on the
now
previous
you
episode.
pull up Ted Lasso. You can watch 3 years of it
Done.
back to back
Yeah.
to back to back.
Did
You don't have
that.
to wait anymore.
Yeah, I totally did that.
You don't have to wait anymore.
Okay.
You know?
I didn't think about your retort, but it's right on point.
Yes.
I actually don't
Oh.
have a retort
And
to your retort.
So this is how you know we're getting dumber.
What was the point you were trying to make, though?
I was just saying, it's and then we watch the same evening news.
Oh, yeah.
It's like we consume the same media at the same time as everybody. And now everybody just sits around talking about new and creative shit. And unless they're wasting away on Twitter feed.
But talking about the
Or
news,
TikTok.
TikTok,
when we were
yeah.
growing up in the 80s, the 90s, the news was neutral. They get on and they would just report
Yeah.
the news.
Yeah, and I'm I'll answer for Heath. We think they were.
Ooh.
Ooh.
True.
So we've had this new
True.
segment that we're trying to work on here. It's positive.
We hadn't figured it out yet.
Positive
Obviously.
media segment, but we can't add anything to the list because there's nothing positive to talk about. What do you talk about?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I mean,
tough.
it's-
And silence.
Today, a cat was rescued out of a tree.
Yeah.
A grandmother's pie from a windowsill was stolen but returned.
I mean, it's so negativity and positivity. I can tell you as a business owner, you'll have let's say something went wrong. Somebody didn't get something they wanted.
It's going to always happen.
Right.
All the time.
So you'll have somebody that says, "Hey, I ate over here and it was amazing." They'll have 6 comments. I'm like, "Oh, I love that place. It's great. This and that." You get somebody that complains about you. There'll be 132 comments.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Everybody just piles on.
People, they embrace the negativity.
Yeah.
They embrace the anger, the hatred, or whatever they have in their world going on. And it's so sad when I see that because it's like, let me put this big black mic in my
Yeah.
face.
It's like
Get it up there.
But it's It really is. It's overwhelming and it's sad that the amount, like, you almost wish it would probably be a better world if it was reversed, where there were 132 positive comments on it and 6 negatives.
Yeah, but the positive comments, like you said, attract no attention. It's a new age dog pile.
It's like statistically, negative comments attract like 5 times the attention.
Oh yeah, people love the drama.
They like the drama. That's what we watch on TV. I mean, you watch, you're not going on a reality TV show to see a guy succeeding in anything. You want him to fail.
Yeah.
You want, like, you watch Alone, you want him to starve. Like, he's not gonna catch that fish. He's gonna fucking ring the bell or whatever they do. They make their phone call or whatever, and they're off the show.
Right.
You have your favorites, and you want everybody else to fail.
You may tell you how to beat that show.
How?
Drones. As soon as they drop you off. Okay, because they do. They take you in a helicopter or a boat or something. They take you way the fuck out in the middle.
Oh, I know what you're going to say. You go around and you kill all the other contestants.
Well, that is a move. That is a move. But they usually put you so far away from them. No, how you beat that show is the first thing you do is you take that phone and you chunk it out into the sea.
Oh.
Now you have to survive.
Okay, this may... I mean, you said a lot of smart things, but this may be up there with, like, top 2.
Now you have to.
You don't have a choice.
What are you going to do? Who are you going to call?
I thought you were going to go all Mitch.
All you're missing is the grizzly bear, and you would be Grizzly Adams. You'd be impressive just out there.
Yeah, but that is a extremely wise recognition.
You just won.
Yeah.
Because, I mean,
what are you going to do?
You're either going to die.
You're not going to call out.
Or you're gonna be the last person out there.
Do you remember Mitch Hedberg? The old stoner comedian.
Is that to do with the glasses?
Yes.
Yeah,
He was
genius.
like, I was once lost in the woods, so I chopped a few trees down and built a house. I've overcome my predicament. I thought that's where he's going to go. It was funny. My delivery is not as good as his was.
Chasing them two-legged deer.
Wow. Wow. Where's the Price is Right?
I know. So will we all be happier when the election's actually over?
I don't know.
I think you always are. It's going to be 6 months of they stole the election. We're filing lawsuits. We're doing this.
Russian interference.
So probably not.
So it's the election's over. You have 2 years of lawsuits of this, and it's going to go nowhere.
Yeah. Well, me and Chance was talking about this. What is y'all's opinion? Because I know what ours is. Who wins? So if Kamala wins or if Trump wins, which one is going to have more violence?
If Trump wins,
we don't think so.
No, dude.
No,
they've already tried to kill him 3 times.
That is, we do think Trump. If Trump wins,
I guess I'm
be
confused
more
about the
violence.
question, but
there'll be more destruction. There'll be rioting. It's no difference.
Fiery, but
where I live now, in like if you have a Trump sign in your yard, there's a good chance within 5 or 6 days it's going to be gone.
Really?
Yeah, 100%.
You haven't hooked electricity up to that thing? You seen that video?
Yeah, I have to. Which is genius. But then
then you'll get sued.
Then you get sued.
They're in your property. Put a no trespassing
no matter
sign
these
up
days.
also.
Yeah, it's
freaking genius.
It's I mean, honestly, it's you put a Trump sign in, it's going to get ripped out. Whereas most folks that lean to the right, they're working.
Yeah.
They have jobs. They're responsible. They're not out there like, you know what, I'm going to go and collect Kamala signs. It's
I don't see many Kamala signs.
So there's
I don't either, which is really nice.
There's a difference in demographics.
Yeah. Well, here's we're in Texas.
I'm not demographics, but I mean demographics as far as like that's like if you had to paint Trump supporters as being those.
It's also where you live. We're in Texas. It's generally
we definitely live in a bubble.
Depends on where in Texas.
Well, we're not in Austin, Massachusetts,
Dallas,
out there.
San Antonio.
I mean, I'll say it. I'm voting for Trump, but that way there's no like question. I'm just trying to.
And I think everyone at this table is
kind of
voting
strong
that
man
same
the
way.
other side. It's like, okay, if you're in Delaware, it's like, are people different?
I think traditionally, that's why. I mean,
Like
that's
good,
why you have
hardworking
those.
Americans are like, "Komama."
There are those. Yeah.
I think. I mean, I think there's a lot of folks that are jumping ship on that whole deal because
for sure.
Yeah.
just the way the economy is, and they can paint it any way they want to, but like
Go to the store.
I made the comment earlier, like when my kids eat Fruity Pebbles, $1.88 a box. Now it's $6.99. I mean, it is
That
like
is freaking ridiculous.
yeah. I mean, you go
buy such, not you,
right?
But that we put up with bullshit.
Well,
in the
I mean,
box
think
for
about it. There was a
$6.
point there where milk was almost $5 a gallon.
Yeah.
Okay,
for
that's
milk.
not. Let's let maybe less bullshit than Fruity Pebbles, but
Right. And I mean,
Yeah.
look at eggs. At one point, eggs were $4 a dozen.
Dude. Even the days of saving money. So my wife and I, we make good money, and we don't have. Neither of us have vehicle payments, and we ran through like all of our expenses, including some frivolous ones, and it was pretty fucking scary to see how far we got to the line.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And
No, it doesn't take much.
No.
It doesn't take much. And I ran into a guy, and I commented on he had the old station wagon, same station wagon they had in with Chevy Chase and Vacation.
Yeah.
And his license plate actually says Griswold, and it was the wood panel, and I was like, dude, I love that station wagon. And the next time we went out there, he had an '89 Camaro, and he just flat out told me, he goes, I would rather have $10,000 cars than one $100,000 car.
Good for him.
I mean, it's like, because think about that. Vehicles, you could have got a truck 5-6 years ago for $37,000.
Yeah, but we got to have the new iPhone, man.
Yeah.
That's
Keeping
true.
up with the Joneses.
But it's crazy how expensive vehicles have gotten in the last 5 years.
Insane.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have bought a house 10 years ago for what you're paying for that vehicle right now.
I mean,
that is inflation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is
there's
insane.
no doubt. There's loads. The majority of it is inflation.
But there's also, you notice like margins from some of these automakers seem to be expanding as well too. So there's some gouging for sure.
Yeah.
And I think they're going to have to eat crow the next few years. Like sales are already slowing down.
Well, I mean, and people, that's why I'll get an email all the time or a phone call from the dealership like, hey, do you want to trade in your truck? We have a high demand for used vehicles.
Like, no,
we'll
you
give you
don't.
top dollar.
You just need to sell some new ones because you're starting to pay interest on them.
Yeah, it's crazy though.
I'm not the expert, but the best I can tell, the economy's really hurting.
It's
it really is. We're being told that, obviously.
No, but I feel it.
Yeah,
but legitimately feel it.
Yeah,
people aren't going out. I mean, I know myself and Ashley. We cook at home a lot now.
Yeah. Sure.
Whereas before we'd go out and have dinner.
Yeah.
And you're like, but even at dinner, you go out and it's 2 people. It's $125.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was going to say.
You know what I mean?
Take the family out and you got to go get a loan now.
Yeah, it has gotten that bad to where you can't even. Geez. I mean, you go to a movie, it's $125 for
Easily.
Tickets and snacks for everybody.
Yeah.
And it's like
It's
you're
not doing it.
10 years ago, $125 you would have thought would have been like a night at Del Frisco's back then, and that was a luxurious, frivolous night.
Yeah, and you see it, and the wages don't reflect that type of inflation.
Yeah, I do. I feel like you're 100% correct.
Yeah, it's just gotten so bad.
So you think we're gonna have a surprise in November?
Man, I hope so.
Yeah,
and I hope
a pleasant
it just
surprise.
A pleasant surprise, and not just. It doesn't. They're politicians.
Yeah,
right.
They all suck.
They all suck. It is what it is.
Here's a crappy way. Like the crappy fact is, I feel like it's going to be a surprise either way. That's crazy.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Yep.
I don't know. I'd almost be. I think at this point I'd be more surprised if Trump wins.
Wow. Yeah, I'm okay.
Like my mind got blown so bad when Biden won. Like now he's like, yeah, well.
Yeah, it was bad.
That's almost where I'm at now. If she was to win, I'd be like, well, that's about right.
Well, I just and I love the commercials that come out, like when if Trump wins, groceries would go through the roof, and it's like, how much higher?
Yeah, where were you?
They have
6 years ago or whatever it was.
They have absolutely nothing on him except for January 6th and conviction. They have they have nothing to argue against policy wise from him. Foreign policy, economy. They have nothing on him except for January 6th.
And they really have nothing now because now she can't even make fun of him from not working at McDonald's.
Oh yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
That was
Oh
the
yeah,
greatest- that
she
was the
got
biggest
busted in the lie.
Pimp move I've ever seen in my. Well,
I did not see that.
He went to work for a day at McDonald's. He was passing out French fries and
Really?
Yeah.
And then of course their rebuke is, well, it was all staged. Well, no fucking joke.
Well,
He's already been
shit.
assassinated, attempted 3 times. So
Yeah.
I don't think he's just going to stroll into a random fucking McDonald's and to be like, here's something, I'm going to work here today and hand some shit out. That's not how Trump talks. If you didn't know.
It sounded just like him. I don't know.
I thought
Where is that agent that they made fun of? That female agent that couldn't,
Oh,
couldn't
yeah,
holster.
where-
She couldn't
We
holster
need
her
some health check on that. Chick.
Yeah, where is she?
Yeah.
like those. Where are they now?
Oh yeah.
Where is she now?
Where did that chick go?
But
was she cooking the burgers at the
VH1.
McDonald's?
She might have been.
That was
She might
only
have
like
been
a few
flipping the
months ago,
patties,
but
yeah.
it seems like forever.
Yeah, because it's constant like you know, change, right? Change. We're
Yeah.
always something
Yeah.
new now. We got to get over. We got to get past this.
But has anybody seen Joe Biden lately? What's up?
Oh,
he's
no,
still
so
technically
this
our
was-
president,
this-
right?
He is
Okay.
technically, and this is funny. So this is where we're at with America. So they came out on the news thing says.
Is this like our 5th Conspiracy Crossroads?
No, this actually happened.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this actually happened. It was on the news. This was the headlines. White House surprised because Joe Biden showed up. Blah, 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 blah. That's where we're at as America. That where the president lives, they're shocked to see the guy.
Wow.
That's where we're at.
Wow.
And that was on the actual news.
Yeah, my favorite was when she was talking about she's proud to say that her administration they have no troops in harm and all that.
Oh,
And
my
then they
God.
flash to those guys like,
Yeah.
where the fuck are we?
Mm-hmm.
You know, like you have no knowledge of anything you're talking about
None.
military wise. You've
Any
literally
wise.
visited the border one time in 4 years, and you're supposed to be the border czar.
Yeah.
It's just honestly, it's embarrassing.
Around the office, we're having this conversation, and it goes nowhere every single time. but I keep like bringing it up, like hoping something's going to come of it. But the conversation is, would we be better people around the office if we just like took a hiatus from the national news, like we just broke with it?
I don't watch it.
Yeah, okay.
I don't.
That's like if we just like anything on the national stage, we're like, yeah, I don't care.
There's so many things you can do to, I think, better yourself. Like for me, social media. Like I don't post on Facebook personally.
Yeah.
Because I don't live that fake life that everybody wants to see. Like you know, I'm on. I vacation 3 weeks out of the month.
I mean, you run a
know,
pizza joint.
My children are like scholar athletes. You know, they're going to D1 this and all this. It's just so. It's just people that you see them, and you're like, you don't live in a reality. You want me? You portray this thing where you are.
You live in a highlight.
You're a highlight reel.
So what you're saying is you didn't get your vote registered either?
Yeah, exactly. Not yet. Yeah. But it's just so shocking to me just how fake people can be.
Oh yeah.
You know, I love genuine. Genuine's my thing.
Yeah, but they think their life is the image that they portray.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
It's like the snapshot that's online. That's how they actually know.
Right.
That they tell themselves, to circle back, like the video you posted as, it's like, okay, there's Chance on a tractor, like breaking down in the middle of like 51. And so that's like the image of Chance's life from today that I remember.
Right.
But it's the same thing with Facebook that people post every day.
It's not the greatest video that we have of him breaking down on a tractor, though.
Which one is
Oh
that
my
one?
God! Which was another trip home from said dealership.
You don't remember the one that I caught on my house cameras?
Oh yeah, that was
Whole
freaking
tire
great.
blows off.
Maybe we need to share that.
That's on, isn't it? Yeah, it's on Instagram, I think.
Yeah,
way back. It may take a while to get to it.
That was the best video I've ever captured.
I was so fucking pissed off.
That's
so
okay.
mad.
Is your tractor orange?
Nope.
Oh.
No
orange tractors on this farm.
No.
Oh my gosh, we gotta find this.
This is gonna go so far back.
Yeah,
because it was. That's probably what.
Good Lord,
Oh, it was
this is
like
taking a
3
while.
years ago now.
3 years ago.
Oh yeah, our IT department.
Yeah, he could probably just look it up.
I'm about to
look
just
at that internet.
cancel our IT department and go with Elon Musk's Starlink.
Just get it up here.
Wait, is that it? No.
Give it up.
It was somewhere around here though, because it was. Ooh, here's the farmhouse that we were doing. So it's in here. It's in
Hey, Sarah.
here. It's one of these. Speaking of Hafid, there he is.
Hafid.
This is what, like, just keep waiting for it. It's
There's
not
a
going
hot
to show
tub.
up.
Just keep bouncing back and forth. There's me handling my wife's pregnant boobs.
Is that Ty Rambo?
Yeah, that was Ty Rambo.
Where's it? Oh yeah, right there.
There's like
yeah.
a little midget in between us two.
Did you order a Giordano's pizza from Chicago, the deep dish?
Yeah,
what
we
it looks
were,
like.
They went
we
to
were in Chicago.
Is that a Giordano's?
Yes, it is. Of course.
I saw that.
And in true Whiskey Bro fashion, took a picture of it and posted it online.
I love it.
Said, look what I'm eating, fuckers.
Why
Yeah, this
isn't-
is it's not
Dude,
going to happen.
It's not going to happen. Sorry.
Oh, well, there's a
Hey,
chief.
Chad.
Yeah.
There's the old chief right there.
God. So of all this, we couldn't come up with a positive segment.
I think we went the opposite
It
direction.
was pretty positive.
What is that?
Positively fucked.
I'd be positive it rained in October.
Yeah, we do have
No,
to have some rain.
I don't think there's any measurable rain in this month.
No, they said this will be the first time ever, right?
If it
Oh,
does,
wow.
If it does not
if
rain in
doesn't
October,
rain
it'll be
in
the first time
October
ever.
in history.
Well, last time I looked, there was rain forecasted for
Halloween.
The
Halloween
30
night. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that would be.
It's
Hey,
not,
Sarah?
It's not happening.
My pregnant wife in a pug shirt.
It's not
I don't know
happening.
where that video is. I know it's on here.
Somewhere.
Hey, go to our Insta and find it.
That's Chance's Insta.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
not
okay.
our Insta.
Nice. Photo of Red River. We're just sitting here going through Chance's
Yep.
feed.
It was Telluride. That's
Yeah,
nice.
that's why I'm not putting it up on the video because
Yeah.
who knows what'll pop up.
Look at all these studs.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Dad bod Central there.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. I think that's probably the last time
Everybody but
Doc hung
J-Rock.
out with us.
Yeah, probably could be.
Probably.
You remember
Probably
this
so.
night? These are these fucking strip loins that we dry aged for 65 days, and
Yep.
you can't tell by the picture, but they're not as big as they look there. They came out to like it was
Like sausage links?
Yep.
That's actually a really small cutting board.
Yeah. Man, I don't know where that is, bro. I know I had it.
Next podcast.
Next
maybe we'll
podcast.
find
Yep.
it. Maybe.
Yeah, come back, loop back to the tractor.
Yep. Maybe our IT guy.
Give it up,
IT
Chance. You're
bro.
not going to find it, bro.
Yeah,
I don't want to give up. I don't want to give you up.
Well,
I don't never want to let you down.
It's been kind of dead.
You're just
air
showing
for
your
15
entire
minutes
fake
now.
amazing life
Yeah.
right
I
now.
know. Yeah, he's just trying to get his fake
Yeah.
off on
Yeah.
online.
All right. Yeah, that's a good place to wrap it up. I'm tired.
15 minutes ago was a good place to wrap it up.
Well, we can edit it out.
Edit it
Screw
out.
that.
No, live all the time. All right, Shoot. Appreciate you,
Yeah,
brother.
man. Thanks for having me.
1860
I
pizza.
always love
Bridgeport.
it.
Yeah,
And
go eat some
wings.
pizza.
Man,
And
just go
wings.
get some
And
pizza.
wings.
Just go get
yeah.
some pizza.
I think that's what we're gonna do after this. Jeez.
Yeah,
Starving.
some wings.
Yeah.
Fried in tallow.
Fried and tallow.
yeah.
There you go.
You won't die. You're no longer going to be poisoned.
That's right.
All
All
right.
right.
Thanks for joining us, man.
Welcome. I enjoyed it.
Thanks for joining us. We're out of here.
Good night.
Good.
Adios.
There it is.